Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner, and y'all know what it is. It is a watch-along. Y'all like watch-alongs? I like watch-alongs. The people go on live and create these things. We can watch along, too. So we here for a long... It's probably going to be a long night. So when I posted about it, on my YouTube, I think also on my IG as well, I said, look, get y'all drinks, get y'all snacks, and get y'all butts to the corner. Okay, get over here to the corner. I have been resting all day and then was still working because I'm looking at the foolishness going on social media. Okay, and by foolishness, I just wrote my name. By foolishness, I really mean more than anything else, Martell. I think Martell is always the more foolish one. It started with him, in my opinion, okay? Because we've seen Mel go live. We've seen that Arionne Curry was even on live, and me and Martell decided to go live, okay? So we're going to watch all of that together as a group, okay? As the delegation of the JayBirds on the corner, okay? But y'all know, first things first, if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel to be a whole JayBird, and okay? Y'all know to also follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG and also on Twitter. Please make sure to be liking the video. Have you not liked the video? Like the video. Okay. You can also do a share button. Share with your friends, your family, even your haters. Share me even with your haters because they're gonna love me too. Okay. And y'all know to comment in the comment section because this is a commentary, conversational content togetherness of it all. We talking through it all. If you want to watch any of these lives uninterrupted, we'll catch them on them folks' pages. Okay, around here we have conversation about what's going on. Okay, we have content conversation around here. Now I am here. Now I have not looked at myself on camera yet. I had the camera off all the time. So let's hope I look presentable. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? How is everyone doing? Okay. Oh, anyway, so I feel like my camera is off. My computer was tilted wrong way. Okay, because I like the light look weird. Okay, but hey, y'all can now, girl. I ain't lock my damn door. Hold on, y'all. See, this is what happens when you're working at home. Happened to look over and my front door won't lock, and I ain't got time for nobody running up in here trying to murder me on a Saturday night. Okay, boom, I am back. Now, let me get to the comment section because I have not been there yet to say hi to all the people. Okay. Hey, how was everyone doing? I hope everybody had a great Saturday. Okay. And we'll have a great week of the end. Okay. When did it start? It starts when I get here. Okay, it starts when you see me on the corner. Okay, I mean, not better. You know, that's what we see. That's what we hear about. Look, this takes our mind off of the other stuff. Okay, look, y'all know, not salute out. I mean, look, I've been getting stuff happen, but I mean, I was getting the videos down. Okay, hey ma, that is my mama. Hey mama, I was having to download each video. Look, y'all know the live, and I know my signal being dumb now. I don't care. So y'all know the live was supposed to be at 9. I pushed it back to 9:15. I was trying to download the videos. I think my internet being dumb, but I don't care. Let it be done. Hopefully it'll fix itself and stuff. Okay, because again, I hate internet. I really do. But I'm trying to still scroll down and say hi to people. Girl, I can't see nothing on my glasses on. Oh no, y'all. All right. Now I can see. Now I can see names and all that stuff. Okay. Ready for the dragon session. Okay. Look. We here. Okay. Nope, we have not even started yet. I am so upset that I feel like the damn signal is being stupid. I hate Comcast. I really hate Comcast. But sometimes I let it be done for a little minute and then it come on and it be fine. Okay. So, as long as y'all can hear everything, that's what matters. If it gets blurry for a minute, let it be blurry. As long as we can hear what's going on, it usually runs itself and then it gets fine. Okay. I'm going to leave that be. So, all of the mess between the people who we know is usually in some mess. Martell is the one who started all of this. Okay, Martell is the culprit. Everyone should always be mad with him. Okay, because he is the one who always either doing something, saying something, starting some mess with his ex-wife, not coming at the side chick. Okay, and Mel said not today. Okay, Mel said not today. Mel, in my opinion, has endured, I have to sneeze, but I don't. Mel, in my opinion, has endured a whole bunch of BS from Martell. And that does not mean that Mel is perfect. It does not mean that at all. Okay. What it means is she just had to put up with some stupidity, publicly and privately, that he just keeps acting like we don't see. So we know they are divorced. We know he has a side chick. We know him and the side chick got a baby. Okay, that's Coleslaw who's in the middle. Arionne Coleslaw Gratuity Curry. Okay, that is her name. That's what we call her. Leave it be. Okay, we not being rude because we still say Arionne Curry. We're just adding in Coleslaw and Gratuity in the middle. Now, Mel went live the other day, mainly to talk about what Martell had said. Now we're gonna watch that together, even though I already put it up. We're gonna still watch it and look. This is a comment. Look, we watching it all in one little thing, okay, to see it all together. Because we don't want to get this one part. It started with Mel on her live, then Coleslaw went live. Okay, instead of bunch of nothing, we're gonna see a little bit of her bunch of nothing. This to prove that she was also on live as well. Then we'll get them to Martell's live from today. Okay, and then we will watch Mel dragging Martell on her IG after his live. Now, if Mel just so happens to post more stuff while we're on live, we'll have to go to Mel's page, together as the group. And of course, she has already. Okay, attorney on speed. I'm screenshotting as we go because again, that was the whole reason why I did not go live earlier today because I felt in my spirit. I said, Spirit, I'm telling you, Somebody gonna say something else, okay? And you want to just wait to see what else is said before you move on to the next thing, okay? Because everybody want to act like, oh, it's just Mel. No, she really be having to deal with Martell, okay? Anyway, y'all ready? So I also want to show something Martell put up. Let me show this little thing first. So Martell put up this little video. Let me mute it because he playing some music. I feel like Martell want people to think he's a great person. Okay, he want people to think, oh, I'm such a great father. Look at me with my children. With all 5 of them. Okay, for those who think I don't be having my kids, I do be having my kids. I have them all the time. Okay, look at them bonding. Look at them be smiling. Because they always act like they only smile when they with male. And I'm like, no, so what we think is sometimes you be on some BS and use some kids as a scapegoat because you're a jerk. That's what we think. We think sometimes you just on some beat of the S. That's what we think. That's what gets on our nerve. Should I switch? Let me see if I can switch it. Let me try to switch my Wi-Fi. So okay, can y'all hear me now? Let me know if y'all can hear me now. Because I'm just mad that the Wi-Fi is acting stupid. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's gonna be a long night, but we're gonna get through it. But the Wi-Fi is being dumb. I don't know why, because my Wi-Fi box is literally right here. But every time I add a dang on video, it goes down, and I hate when I look at the screen and I can see the system and it looks blurry. I don't want to be no blurry person. You know what I'm saying? Because it makes me mad. But again, let's just get into Mail Live. Okay, let's just get into Mail's Live, and we can kind of talk through that for what she said, because I feel like Mail was having to respond to Martell. Okay, let's go.
Good morning. So listen, I'm going to talk about 3 particular things that I feel. You guys know I love you guys to death. I appreciate y'all's support. I appreciate you guys, just the way women have come together throughout this whole journey, and to see women supporting each other and women having each other's back has been absolutely amazing. So I'm always I don't ever want you guys to feel like you are misled, or that, you know what I'm saying? That you are being misled. Thank you, Ninja Bigo. You bought a badge. Thank you. That you guys are misled, or So I'm always going to, want you guys to know what's going on and what's up. So anyway, long story short, 3 things that I want to talk about: custody case, Tank, and how I'm mad about these cravings that I ain't been able to get into. That was the 3rd thing. I was like, man, I want to go to Connors. I want to go eat. I want to go do the stuff I want to do. But anyway, so first things first, let's get this out the way. Rotsy, thank you. I see you bought a badge. Rotsy357, thank you so much. So let's get to the first thing, biggest thing first, custody case. I love that you guys are looking forward to me being victorious. But guys, there's a lot of information that's been out that's not accurate. There hasn't been a decision. We haven't even really started trial yet. We haven't. Not really. We haven't. So I want you guys to know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate y'all praying, and please continue to pray. I appreciate y'all praying. I know some of y'all been DMing me telling me you guys are fasting. Thank you, Peanut9102, for buying a badge. But I would be remiss not to let you guys know what's going on. I don't want y'all misled in any way. So the fact of the matter is that we have not started trial yet, just so y'all know. Just for you by Nakesia Sales bought a badge. Thank you. I've turned in everything I need to turn in and that I was asked to turn in. And it takes more than one person doing that. So we have not started trial. But please continue to pray, and eventually we'll get there. So I just wanted y'all to know that. Like I said, I don't want y'all to be misled, and it's a lot of reports out, and I don't think any of it was intentionally trying to stir up any trouble or just give false information. I think people were just hopeful,
So y'all, I know a lot of people kept on saying, "Oh, Mel won custody, Martell lost custody," and I feel like I didn't know where anybody even got that from, because nobody had said that, and I felt like it was known that Martell and Mel had not even went to court yet. So when I kept seeing that all around, I was like, people up here making up shit. It was all over social media. Basically all over YouTube. But her thing is, she don't mind people, you know what I'm saying, kind of support her, but like, don't be spreading fake shit. But let's keep listening. Because again, I try to wait till they say something before I report on stuff.
What I'm saying? I think people are just hopeful, and that's okay. Like, I'm not offended by it. I'm not bothered by it or anything, but I feel like I owe it to my supporters and my fans to let y'all know what's going on when it comes to that. So that piece. Second piece that I want to talk about is my son. So you guys know, especially if you've been following me for a while, right? You guys know that I love sharing parenting techniques. If you've been coming on my live, hi Brooklyn Winford, thank you for buying a badge. If you have been coming on my live, then you know that I'm constantly talking about sharing things that happen when it comes to me and my kids and how I handle the situation. Usually I'm saying, hey, you don't have to do all that yelling. Don't let them get your blood pressure up. You know what I'm saying? Talk to your kids, have conversations with your kids. I share stuff like that all the time. So if you've been following me, you know that. Yesterday was another one of those moments. Eva Hardy, November 20, bought a badge. Thank you so much. So yesterday was another one of those moments. First, let me say my son is an amazing, and y'all have heard me and other people brag on him. He is that's why he got best manners last year. He is one of the most respectful. He's going to open the door. He's going to make sure his sisters are good. He's going to make sure his mom is good. Anybody that comes to this house, all of them are always like, oh my gosh, Tank is such a gentleman. He's going to be like, he will ask you 50 million times, you okay? Even when my manager is here, Miss Dawn, you okay? You need anything? You want something to drink? That's just him. He's an amazing kid. Landis Jackson, 21, thank you for buying a badge. He's an amazing kid, okay? But what I will say is he's still a kid. And I think some of the narrative that I've seen, not narrative I'll say, but some of the comments that I have seen and people have been sending me, I don't know if people understand. For one, the point of the entire post was, one, the big things people miss, intuitively growing where your intuition is on point. That was a big thing that nobody missed. And I talk all the time about spending time by myself. I'm stronger spiritually than I've ever been in my whole life. And the things that I've done to get to that point. So a lot of people that went over you guys' heads, totally, some of you. M. Stevens bought a badge. Thank you.
So what Mel is talking about, and I put the thing up because I hate the blurriness. So again, I'm having that up because it's just kind of crazy. I hate how blurry it look. Y'all may not, because I feel like the blurriness make me look like stupid. So it's aggravating to me if I crazy look. So I put up the thumbnail. It looked pretty. But what Mel was talking about was on her story a couple of days ago, she put up that Tank had just took a pen and a piece of paper and wrote down her credit card number. And when she put that on social media, people were saying stuff and calling her out and saying how I take this, take that. So that's what she's speaking on now. It was the kind of the backlash that she got from folks commenting on, her saying what Tank had did. Okay. So that's what she's talking about. So she's explaining that situation.
Then the other piece of it that I think you guys missed was, he didn't hide the pen. I didn't have to take 10 minutes to get out of him what he was doing with a pen. It took maybe not even 10 seconds, really. I said 10 seconds. It probably didn't even take 10 seconds. But the purpose in that piece of it was that my child knew not to lie to me, because he didn't. I asked him, what are you doing with the pen? It was, I know you was doing something with the pen. What you was doing with the pen? And then he showed me the paper. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you talk about a kid being honest, a kid being willing to, even though he didn't know, he could have gotten in trouble. He could have gotten on punishment. He didn't know. But I appreciate, and y'all ain't got to appreciate it because it ain't y'all's child. But I appreciate the fact that when I ask my child something, he's going to tell me the truth. Even if that meant he might have been about to get in trouble. He told me the truth. And some of y'all skipped all over that piece. Skipped all the way over it. And not only that, but then the next piece of the lesson was, I didn't fuss, I ain't yell. You don't have to do all of that with no kid. You don't have to. I had a conversation with him. Not saying you ain't going to sometimes, because sometimes we all be frustrated and tired. But most of the time, you ain't got to be doing all that yelling and fussing and stuff. And so I simply had a conversation, explained what it was. Don't do that. This is why you don't do things like that. 22 Nunu, thank you for the badge. And then we went on with our day. And the next slide in my story was us dancing and rapping together like we had already been doing before I stopped to get gas. So the thing is, he had asked me like a day before for these games. Could he go and get some games? So we then went to the game store and got the games. And guess what? In that moment, I said to him, see, son, all you got to do is ask. All you have to do is ask. You don't ever have to feel like you might have to sneak to do something. You can ask. And I don't know, again, maybe some of you parented in a different age, but for Generation X, let me tell y'all a little bit. These kids do Roblox. They do Fortnite. All these little games be asking for you to go to next levels and get certain little, I guess, special powers, whatever they be doing. They ask for card information. So, whereas back in when you were a child, you know what I'm saying? And even for me, it might have been on I took an extra pair of clothes to school to change when I got to school. Or I took a different top to school to wear. Or maybe I know my mama don't want me to wear no lip gloss, but I'm gonna sneak this lip gloss to school. Or, I went here and played in my mama's blush right before I walked to the bus station, knowing my mama don't want me to wear any blush. Like, it's things that kids just do, you know what I'm saying, and try to get away with. However, over generations, those things change. So this generation is about games, Roblox, Fortnite, Sheen, all of that, okay? Ordering stuff online. That's what it is. It's just different. But we still have to be willing and understand where kids are, what this generation, what they do, and then correct it. That's it. I had so many people in my DMs talking about, girl, my niece had got my card and I had a $400 charge because they kept charging me. It's like I have so many DMs of stuff like that. And when it happened, it was kind of like, okay, it was kind of funny, but it was like, I'm going to make this a teachable moment. And that's what it was all about. So for anyone, I don't know how, some of y'all run and do things at your home, and it really doesn't matter because that's your home. You do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, everybody is trying to figure out this whole thing, parenting, and what that is like. Do what you want to do in your home. That's not a problem with that. Somebody said I sneak lip gloss for sure. Point. It's the same thing. Deception. You ain't supposed to have that lip gloss, but you took it. But again, what matters to me is that when I asked him, he gave me an answer. He didn't hide no paper. He didn't hide no pen. He told me what he did and showed me the paper. So I think that we need to see what those bigger pictures are when it comes to the lesson to be taught and the lesson to be learned, period. Now, over here, how I run it when it comes to my kids, because you may run it differently when it comes to yours. I don't speak. This has been the most disturbing piece of me, some of the little commentary. So I'm going to address it. I don't speak negative things over my children. I don't. So for those of you who are taking something a 9-year-old does to go buy some games or think he finna go buy some games. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's gonna be a thief. Oh, shut up. Shut up. I'm gonna say it just like that. Shut up. Okay? And maybe you grew up where your parents spoke stuff over you. You're gonna be just like your mama. You're gonna be just like your daddy. I don't know, because I wasn't there. But I don't allow that over here. Okay? I don't allow that over here. And that's some of the issues, is we be so quick to speak negative things over our children. Then we wonder why when they get older, they're a certain way, because you've been using your tongue to say negative stuff their whole life to them. Just being honest. So that was a little much. That was ridiculous. Not even cool. And y'all don't even be really telling folks to shut up, but I'm gonna tell y'all on that one, shut that one up. Period. Like, that's ridiculous. We're not finna make it no, oh, but so you finna be like this, or this how you better watch him. Shut up. Because what if everybody was saying, well, they should have been watching you whenever you was laying your window up as a kid, sneaking out?
Not sneaking out the house. I didn't really sneak out the house. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to, because I was of age. However, you know, there was a time where I had to, like, you know, steal the car. But we're gonna keep listening to mail.
And sneaking stuff to school, you gonna be a liar? You gonna be a thief? Like, that doesn't mean that. It's all about learning. Patricia and Ross bought a badge. Thank you. So, please, not even just with my children, I'm going to say with anybody's children, whether that's your kids, your nieces, your nephews, your little cousins, whatever they may be, don't speak negative things over their life. How dare you? How dare you try to predict a negative future and put that into the universe on anybody's children? On anybody's children. Don't do that. Please don't do that. And if you've been doing it, again, with your kids, your nieces, your nephews, your cousins, do a heart check and check yourself. Because it's not cool. It's not cool. Y'all know I'm a big whole person when it comes to kids being off limits. That's what y'all ain't heard me. Any of y'all watching Love and Marriage Transfer, y'all ain't never heard me say nothing about nobody's kids on this show, outside of this show, because I just don't do that. And it's a no for me. And honestly, when I saw people sending me some of the comments, it made me think about, man, how appreciative and thankful I am that I don't do it because it wasn't done to me as a kid. So maybe some of y'all doing it because it was done to y'all as a kid, people speaking negativity over y'all. But it made me look back at me and how I was groomed and how I grew up. My mother didn't speak negative things over me. Maybe that's why I'm confident now, and I feel like, you know, I can do anything I want to do, and I can be anything I want to be, because those are the kinds of things my mother was saying to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I literally just went down memory lane. I was like, no, I ain't have nobody speaking negative stuff over my life. I didn't. So for me now, having my own children, I don't do that. I don't. I do what my mother did to me. I speak positive things. I speak life. Are you going to mess up, make mistakes? Absolutely. But let's talk about it. My mom, I've said this multiple times. My mother was never a mom to say, you don't say nothing. What I say goes, shut your mouth. She wasn't that either. She would let me speak. She would hear me out. And maybe that's why I'm good at it, expressing myself now, because my mother allowed me to express myself. I still may not get my way, but she gonna let me make my little arguments. Well, this is why I think, and this is why, and then she'll sit there and hear me out. Then she makes the final call still, but she didn't shut me down. And that's probably why I'm able to be vocal like I am now and be confident in speaking and be confident in who I am, because of how I was brought up. So this did make me go down memory lane. So thank y'all for that. But I am charging you to watch what you say about your own children, about other people's children, about your cousins, nieces, nephews, brothers, anything. Just be mindful of what you say. That's it. And I hate that a learning moment was turned into something, you know, that was not what it was meant to be. But y'all know, when I feel the need to, if it drops in my spirit to address something, I will. And I will continue to share with you guys how I move when it comes to my day-to-day life, but also when it comes to being a mom. Because a lot of things that we are doing, we do just because that's what was done to us, and that doesn't mean that it's okay. Now, I don't yell a lot because my mama didn't yell a lot at me. But for those of you who maybe your parents yelled a lot at you, what are you working on to make sure you're not that kind of a parent? Because it really doesn't build confidence in kids. It doesn't make them feel better about themselves. It's not going to make them feel, positive about themselves. So you got to think, how are you going to break that and do things differently? And I will continue to show y'all what I'm doing and tell y'all the good and the bad. I've shown y'all the good and the bad since day one that y'all met me on a public platform. I'm going to continue to show y'all the good and the bad and the lesson in it, and how you can handle situations. Not saying the way I handle stuff is all the way right. I'm not saying that, but it gives you another perspective. That's all. Another perspective. So that's two of the things. Three things. We got that knocked out. I still want to say I appreciate y'all. I love you guys. Again, I appreciate y'all's support. I appreciate y'all's prayers. Hey, JD Allison. I appreciate you guys' prayers. Hi, Aaliyah. You can get a hi back. Hey, I didn't see you. I appreciate y'all's prayers. And you know what? We're going to keep doing what we're doing. We're going to keep choosing light. We're going to continue to choose to move in positivity. We're going to choose to continue to speak positive things over our lives, over our children's lives, and just make sure that we are being the best that we can be. And that doesn't mean that you get to do mediocre and say, but I'm doing the best I can be. Being the best I can be and doing the best I can do. No, really being the best and doing the best. Okay. So happy Friday. I hope y'all have a great weekend. I missed 3 things. Child, you know it's going to be on YouTube. Just run on over there and probably 10, 9, 8, 7. Go to YouTube. I'm sure it'll be over there if you just came on and missed the 3 things that I addressed this morning. I'm sure it's gonna be over there in about 5 minutes. Okay. To all the YouTubers, I love y'all. Y'all are so dope. Kudos to y'all for going after the things you've been wanting to do, whether that's been a person of reporting of news, drama, and everything in between. Kudos to y'all over there on YouTube. Okay. Shout out to the YouTubers. Love y'all too. But anyway, y'all have a great weekend, and I will probably talk to you guys again on Monday. All right. So y'all have a good weekend.
So y'all know that was Friday morning. Okay. I mean, like Friday early morning. I was woke. And that was her responding to just everything that she was going through on social media. And I've seen people say how they wish Melanie would stop bringing the kids up or stop having conversations with the kids publicly. I feel like they are in a business where their life is the business. So they don't have the luxury of like not kind of being social about things. They have to talk about what's going on. And I felt like Mel posting what she posted on her IG wasn't even a negative. As she said, it was more her talking about a teachable lesson to her son and how she just is kind of in tune with what's going on. But some people missed that whole point and went into her son about he's a thief and this and that. And like my mom also did not speak negativity to me or my siblings. Like we didn't get yelled at. Like that wasn't what it was. Like sometimes she had to raise her voice, yes. But she was really like good with us. And I think some people don't know that. And if you speak things to your kids, you can't be surprised if it happens. Okay. So again, Mel went live on Friday morning. Honey, by Friday afternoon, y'all know Cold Star. Every time anybody go live, if Mel posts something, if Martell posts something, y'all know Arionne, Cold Star, Tony Curry is gonna come around here saying something. Now, while she did not say much, you know what I'm saying, she's always the one to kind of go at YouTubers. Now we know the YouTubers post about Cold Star all the time. Okay, we know that. We also know that because she be on here causing drama. She be on here looking for attention. So sometimes we give her what she wants. Okay, now while she was at the hair salon, she really was really on here just talking about bloggers. Even though she always says she don't watch us, she don't know us. You had too much to say, Mama. So let's watch her quick. It's not long at all. Let's watch her quick time.
Birthday tomorrow. I just have to get on here, spend a check for no reason.
She came on live because Mel was on live. That's when she goes on lives. Anytime Mel posts something or whatever, or anytime Martell does, it ain't because my birthday tomorrow. It ain't because that. It's because she wants some attention.
But you know what? I really want to add this picture to my live so we can. Do y'all know this lady?
Now I don't know this person. Do y'all know who she is? Because when she put a pic, I like she put up somebody's picture. Now I don't know this person at the all, and I feel like, you know, she not wrong for putting the girl picture up if the girl is always talking about her. But I do feel like what she said later on did not make any sense. So again, I don't know this person. I don't know if they're on IG, Twitter, TikTok, or YouTube. I don't know who she is, okay? But she came on here talking about this girl who talks about her.
Do y'all know her? Because y'all keep on DMing me about her. Do y'all know her? Because let's make the live about her. Because I'm just stressed looking at that wig sitting on top of her head like that. Because she on live right now because she like to screen record my lives and say whatever. Do y'all know her? Because when y'all be getting them wigs done, some of y'all be putting the baby hairs down. She don't even got her baby hairs down. This bitch got so much to say. Then I typed her name into Instagram. And I already had her blocked.
So you don't know her, but you do her name. You typed in and I already blocked her. Let's see, y'all say she's a TikTok influencer. Yeah, she was, because it's her birthday tomorrow. Okay, her birthday tomorrow. I promise y'all, she's gonna be on live in a minute. I'm telling y'all, and I'm gonna record it in the kitchen. Yes, all the bloggers are on her. What is it? Millie Chun gives a lot of grace. I don't know who Millie Chun is. Okay, I'm not sure. Not y'all hope she get her eat. Y'all hope she get her ears clipped.
And I just, y'all. Oh, she on TikTok. Okay, because I've heard about her. Look at her. Look at her. And she be having so much to say about me. Y'all, the wig is up here. The wig is up here, y'all. Are we gonna give her some energy and some time today? Because she gives me so much time. I don't even know her, but y'all send me her so much. She got so much to say. So we're gonna give her 2 seconds. You the fuck weak? Me too. And I'm just stressed because it's like, I thought when y'all do the wig, y'all do the baby hair. I gotta give this bitch her 10 seconds. Because she give me all her time.
The crazy part is, do she know we get paid for this though? Like she is not getting paid on IG. IG does not pay for stories or lives that you delete right after you are live. You don't get paid for that. You have to leave this shit up for the analytics to process the following month. Okay, I know that because I get paid on IG. So again, she lying and she up here giving content away for free. Okay.
So all y'all go tune into whatever synthetic blonde, ugly ass glasses.
First of all, them glasses are cute. Okay, I want them glasses. Okay, that's a lie. And again, the wig is a wig, girl. Whatever. And I've never seen the girl content, but it's like, just girl, calm down. If you do not be around here watching people, how do you know she talk bad about you? Okay, yes, I want them glasses. I want them glasses. She is petty and childish because my thing is this. Y'all know when I come on here, I do not talk about people's looks. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if old girl had talked about Arionne's looks and that's what she talked about her wig. But I'm like, the wig don't look that bad. To me, it's a regular around the house wig in my opinion. But me that be.
It's always the ones that the weakest, ugliest linebackers that got the most to say. And
first of all, she don't look weak. Why is she a linebacker and she's not ugly? Again, it's her. This is my thing. She be on social media looking for attention. And then she wondered why people who talking about pop culture stuff or, stuff within the shows and whatnot. Like, that's what they do. She can easily not have any conversation about nothing, but that's coleslaw for you.
But about 4 or 5 of y'all got in my DMs and send me something. Arionne, this lady always got so much to say about y'all. And see, y'all keep sending me the bloggers because we y'all didn't even know I was about to even add her. Because she probably watching. And bitch, make a TikTok about this.
I'm sure she will. Because this is the thing. When Arionne is not popular. Arionne is a joke that keeps joking. You know what I'm saying? Like, we keep laughing at her because she has not grown up or grown out of her situation. So whoever this young lady is, I'm pretty sure she's going to have a whole content video about Arionne putting her on her live. Because it's smart, because now you gave her more content. It's like, it's weird that you're complaining about somebody talking about you, but giving them the content to talk about you. Right. She not ugly at all. And I feel like this video or the clip she used was like be an ugly type of photo, but she's not even ugly. It ain't even a bad video, a bad still shot, if you ask me. But coleslaw, that's what she do.
Because Arionne had time today while she was sitting under the dryer getting her hair done for her birthday, minding her business like I've always mind her business, but everybody got to add me in that shit. And the fact that it's 2022 and you wearing synthetic hair, can you curl your shit?
I mean, I think people still wear synthetic wigs. If I'm not mistaken, I have 3 wigs. They're not synthetic. But I think people still wear them because some folks don't want to spend a whole bunch of money on like around the house, quick run and go wig. Okay, everybody don't want to do that. So ain't nothing wrong with synthetic wigs. Now, I would not say wear one time to a fancy party. But if she at home making a little bit of content, ain't nothing wrong with that wig. Ain't nothing wrong with that wig. Now, I don't put a headband on. But still, ain't nothing wrong with that wig. You hear me?
I don't know what she said about me, y'all. I don't watch her TikToks. I don't watch her YouTube. I just know she's talking shit.
So let me get it straight. You don't watch her. You don't watch YouTube TikTok. You don't watch. But you know she was talking cash stuff. How do you know if you don't watch it? That be the gotcha. She always say what she doing, she don't watch, but then will say what someone said. You can't know what they said unless you, because I'm a person where I don't believe when someone told me someone said something. No, let me hear it. Let me see it. I need the proof. I do not ever like going off of what somebody else said, somebody said. Let me hear it from that person. But girl, bye.
Are we all gonna get on here and make her the topic of our lives today? Because the bloggers always got something to say. Y'all always, anything I say, y'all want to pinpoint. So put her on y'all YouTube, make her famous. I gotta do this more often. I don't watch YouTube, so I don't know. I just let y'all do y'all thing. But when
lies, lying. No one who doesn't watch YouTuber videos about themselves would be so upset about YouTubers making videos about them. Because you don't watch it, how do you know what someone is saying? You sound dumb.
y'all get to sending me certain bitches that if 4 or 5 people, 3 or 4, whatever, send me something, then I know it's a big thing. So I gotta give her time.
If 3 or 4 people send me something, that means it's big. Girl. Right. Hey, Joey. That like I don't use Google. Who uses Google? But it was on your phone. It's on your phone. No one who is in the world of social media or on a level that she's on because she's somebody's side chick is not looking at what is being said about them. That is the reason why you are upset about people sending you, because you know what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? You know what you're saying. It's like you know because you're watching it. You are watching it. Okay. Thank you for the super sticker. I can't see the name. Call me Shade Gray. It's stupid. People send you stuff all the time. Now I'm not always in my message stuff because if I'm not following you, whatever, I don't get your stuff. So I see stuff, but people see me stuff. I'm like, all right, okay, all right, okay, and you keep it moving. You keep it moving, but you around here just say I see what y'all say. I see it. Admit you watch it because you do.
And next time you get on your TikTok and you have a whole platform where you want to talk about Arionne Curry, bitch, get yourself together. Public service announcement. PSA. If you're on my live and you don't like me, you don't like the way I move, you don't like what I did, you don't like anything about me, girl, unfollow me and get off my live. There be so many people who are thirsty and stressed and bothered about a bitch who don't even know you. Get off live, sis. We got 627 people on here. Who tuned the fuck in?
Because y'all know she have to mention how many people watching it. Because God forbid she don't say who watching. And it's like a clicking of you is a clicking of you. But you say how many folks watch you, but you're not getting paid for being watched. So like me right now, I have 454 people, but I'm getting paid for this live. So it is what it is. But it's like, it should not matter. It's like she's looking for validation because she's not getting it elsewhere. And I keep saying, I just need her to like move on. Not care about what's being said and move with her grace. But she can't do that.
Get off live.
Bye, Lindsay. Bye, babe. Have a good weekend. You too. Bye-bye.
Get off live. Because your negative comment don't make or break me. And I'm not gonna lie. When I was young and dumb, I used to have anxiety over the shit. Now it's my life, your entertainment. But I would never keep up with a bitch who I hated. I would never be commenting on her shit. I would never be on her live. I would never be looking at her. I would never be checking for a bitch who I didn't like. Never. Some of y'all so weird. I would never.
But she always would comment about Mel. Always commenting about Mel. Even calling Shrey an old hoe. So how she trying to make it seem as if she don't have no care in the world. She not never bother. It's everybody else. I'm like, look, I don't like her at all. I watch her because it's commentary for my business as a YouTuber, okay? When I see her posting stuff, I literally, she'll go live. It pops up the notification. I go to my dark page, okay? My dark page, that's another page. And I hit record. I put my phone away. I don't watch it. I put the phone away until she's done, and I pick it back up and stop. It's like nobody who really, in my opinion, at least for me, I don't watch her really. I don't really watch her. The only time I watch it back is when I have to edit it down. But like most folks not really watching you because you're entertaining. It's because like it's something to laugh and talk about later. But she's not even using her own platform to grow. You look stupid. And to speak about other people who use her content to make content to get paid off of, it again makes her look foolish. But that's just my opinion.
Ever in my life give a fuck about a bitch.
Lying.
I don't care enough to even check on what the hell doing.
But she check on Martell. She is speaking about how she won't follow a woman or have issues with a woman about this or that. But she's sure enough be following behind Martell, who don't really want to be with her, in my opinion, publicly. But she show herself as being someone who does care about what people say, how she's viewed. And she makes it seem as if everybody else is the one being the negative Nancy. I think most folks are watching her to see her rise up from the sad chick ashes, okay? People want to see her no longer be the cold salt and the gratuity. Right. And most folks watch YouTubers who talk about her. That be the gotcha. And the reason people tune into her lives is to see what crazy thing she gonna say. It's not even really to support her. Because she don't do nothing for us to support. I mean, I wouldn't buy shit. But I mean, she do have followers who may want to buy, you know what I'm saying, Alibaba clothes. But she don't even use her platform to raise her own status in her own circle.
My neck, hold on, what is that? My neck was old. Bitch, you being loud. Why would you say something like that? What is wrong with you? Girl, I'm turning 32 tomorrow. What is wrong with y'all? That's, when I catch y'all saying dumb shit, you getting blocked. Girl, your baby daddy look old. Y'all get on my nerves, some of y'all. She got blocked. I finally caught her dumb ass.
Y'all, she was getting her hair dyed black, so that was jet black dye on her head.
Help getting your son off the boot.
So I left this part on here because I feel like, what is listen?
I'm gonna be honest with you. My son got off the boot when he stayed with my mom for like a week. We had to be separate. And that's the only way I was able to wean him off. It was very, very hard because prior to that, it was not working. But when he came back, he was fine. And it was longer than a week, but I don't even want to tell y'all because y'all gonna be like, oh, she's a bad mom. Nonetheless, I had to separate myself from him. And he's very much so still attached to my boob.
So I feel like she can't even be honest when she's trying to be honest, because if somebody asks you how to help them wean their baby off the boob, for you to then say, well, you know, my mom had him for a week. Well, not really a week. It's like, what was it? My thing is, if your mom had him for a full month, okay, your mom had him for a full month. But like, why lie? Why offer information that you're going to lie about? It made me feel like, did she have for 2 months? Because we already know her mama was the one who potty trained him. So now we also know her mom was also the one who helped wean him up her titty. But again, I'm gonna let that be.
But he don't breastfeed no more. Thank you, Kalia. They already talking about this video on YouTube. They be some broke ass YouTubers. What they gonna say?
Who broke? Bitch, I ain't broke. I ain't broke. Not today, not ever. But she not talking about me. Okay?
Arionne was getting her hair done and the filter kept jumping. What y'all gonna put? Arionne Curry at the hair salon getting her hair done. Baby not with her, daughter not with her. What else y'all gonna say? I can only imagine what y'all gonna say for your YouTube. Oh my gosh, she don't got her eyebrows done. Oh my gosh, she got a filter and her lips keep jumping. Oh my god, her edges is gone. Oh my god. Byron.
She's aggravating. So my point in even showing that part was, she'll say how I don't watch YouTube, but how you know what stuff people say? It's like you're commenting about stuff you see on YouTube. Like, girl, just admit you watch stuff about yourself. Just say that. Now, I will say about me as a YouTuber, I do not watch my videos back at all. Since I go live, I'm like, it is what it is. I never watch myself back at all. But she for sure be on YouTube and whatever other places looking at stuff said about her. So my thing is, Co-Star went live specifically because she knew Martell had been on IG and then Mel was. So that was her going live right after Mel did yesterday. Not today. Martell. I was like, what is going on? Why is everybody doing this, that, and the other? So Martell today decided that he wanted to go live. Now, Martell rarely goes live anymore. Okay. He went live for a bit of a minute and whatnot. I caught as much as I could. Okay. But first, I want y'all to like the video. Then we will watch Martell's foolish ass live. Because y'all know liking is the thing to do. So we saw Mel live, we saw Coleslaw live, and all of that. Okay, we seen things being responded to and talked about and whatnot. So
let's get all this stuff.
Here go Martell, okay, and his foolish shit. Now, this is gonna be a full commentary live, y'all. If you want to watch it live, uninterrupted, don't come here. We're going to talk through what he's saying because he's saying some B of the S, okay? He is for sure a narcissist. He is for sure a psychopath, in my opinion. He for sure is somebody who we can't trust. I do not trust Martell. I do not. It's something about that man. The more we've seen him come out, more and more and more, we see, oh, he's full of crap. He's full of crap. Thank you, Karen Patricia, for the super chat. Hey, Jaylee, love you. The next comment got cold, thought heated. She getting every bit of oil of Olay. She can watch. I do think that comment kind of hit her below the belt or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, girl, well, you can't add the lady wigs to make the can with your neck, literally, okay? But, you know what I'm saying? Martell is always on some beat of the S. But let's listen and talk about what he got going on.
Out the way, because I've been thinking about it, want to say something about it for days, and I'm like, damn, I hate that I always have to come in and say anything. I don't like going live. I better like being on social media. Like, damn.
Well, you chose to have a mistress and keep a mistress while being on the nationally syndicated television show and had a baby by her, and then you be the one on social media going at your wife knowing it's going to make the news. You don't have to come on here and say anything. You can really just shut up.
But I think as a man now these days, it's like we have to protect ourselves, and because a lot of times, you know, us men, we don't protect ourselves. You know, a lot of times the women go online and say whatever they want to say, and men better not say anything. But, you know, I do have to protect myself. I have to protect my brand.
What brand?
My children.
Okay, the kids.
Things of that nature. So, just want to just come on.
You could have easily protected them kids by not fucking that lady. That was the first line of defense. Don't bang that lady would have protected your children from being dragged into all this foolishness.
And really just talk about, I guess, some of the things that's going on, you know, with court, you know, with my wine, children and things of that nature. You know, you can say something, it's how you say it. Yeah, you know, a lot of people not built to be saying the perfect thing at the right time. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of times, you know, might be a little aggressive with certain things that I say.
No, you're an asshole. You're an asshole in what you say. Because you know you're wrong. And you're always in defensive mode because you know for a fact that you caused all of this. All of this, you were the star of it.
But that doesn't make me a bad person either, though, you know? I don't think that I'm built for the social media platform when talking about certain topics and things like that, because, you know, that a lot of times it's my passion when I'm talking about my children, because I love my kids, you know, and then I see certain people coming at me about that.
Well, because you keep making your kids a vocal point in your fighting with Mel. I feel like this. We see Mel with the kids, being mom, having fun, and all that stuff. We've always seen that, even when Mel and Martell were married. And in my girl, why is Arionne live? Y'all, I told y'all she would go live. I knew it. And I feel like she probably some of them use I don't want to live stream it. So I'm gonna let this play out. I'm gonna go hit record. So keep watching.
You know, it's like a lot of passion talking, you know. Not necessarily trying to come at certain people. It's more of it's like don't talk about that topic, you know. But it is what it is. So one of the things I saw is that Melody won the court decision, whatever, you know, custody. She won custody. No, we haven't had court yet either, guys. And my thing is, I'll be real, you know, I've told Melody too, I don't want full custody. I don't want her to have full custody. I don't want full custody. But at the end of the day, it's like we both have to do what we're supposed to do when it comes to these children, you know? Like I tell Mel, like I'm the father 24/7, and I know she's the mother 24/7. Like no matter what, the courts say we are the parents. At the end of the day, so I don't have a court date. So what someone was addressing is more of my attorney. His mother had passed away or whatnot, and he had got the paperwork to me probably like 20 some days late, and so it's like more of our attorneys had to go and speak on that. It had nothing to do with me though. So my paperwork is turned in, her paperwork is turned in, and I mean we're just, you know, waiting for court. But you know, 3 times I tried to settle it outside of court, and like right now, you know, I'm trying to settle outside of court. And my thing is, what my attorney took to her attorney is that, okay, if we're gonna settle it, this is the criteria. Like, we have to limit the babysitters. Again, guys, it's like 23 plus babysitters. You guys probably laughing like, no, that's not right, but no, that's accurate. That's what I gave my attorney.
Bullshit. Okay, I'm back. Her phone is on record. Hopefully y'all can't hear it. Martell making a scene as if, well, I ain't to hold up. My lawyer mama died, and because my lawyer mama died, he or she did not give. Either way it goes, sir, you was holding it up. Okay, you were holding it up. And just stop lying. Stop lying.
20 some babysitters, I think that's excessive. So for me, if you're busy, if I was extremely busy and I know that I had to have 20 some people watch my children, I'm going to call their mother first and ask, hey, listen, can you keep the kids?
Because you want to keep making her do what you want her to do. Martell would not be asking Mel to watch the kids unless it meant, okay, she's had to do something for me. She had to keep helping me. She don't have to ask you for help. I don't believe that Mel had 23 babysitters. Now, Mel going to address that in her post. We're going to watch later on. But again, I think he's full of shit, period.
I got to take a flight to Texas. Can you watch the kids? I'm gonna get with her first to see if she can watch the kids. And I mean, if not, then I'll move on, you know? But to have 20 some people watch the kids and you have not reached out to the father, a good father at that, you know? My life revolves around my children. Probably too much, but you know, I had them and I'm gonna take good care of them. I'll put them first. But
when you were cheating, this is a kicker. Martell be complaining about Mel having to work. Martell be complaining about Mel having to get babysitters while she's working. Had you not cheated and had a baby, y'all would probably still be married. And this would not be an issue. You're complaining that your wife, ex-wife, of 13 odd years had to completely pivot her whole life with 4 children. She has to do things differently. She can't depend on you. So you trying to make it seem as if her being a working mom and having people she can depend on to watch her kids when she has to go out and make money to pay for the 4 children makes you an asshole, narcissist, psychopath. Because he's making it seem as if they have this great co-parenting relationship and not as if they got divorced because of him cheating and having a baby and then basically going at Miller as if she was the reason for the divorce. The fuck? You did not put your kids first when you made another child with another woman. You're also not putting them first by dragging a mama on social media, but not speaking that damn word about cold talk. Fuck out of here.
And then too, when we talk about girls and little boys and things like that, I don't want men watching my children. To be real about it, I don't want no man watching my children, and, you know, we're married, you know, it wasn't a problem then. So I don't see why it should be a problem now. It's not like I've...
Because when y'all were married, it wasn't an issue. When y'all were married, if one of y'all wasn't there, the other one could be, or your parents, or her brother. So for a man to say, I don't want men watching my child, right, it's their uncle. It's not a stranger. It's their uncle. And to me, he is insinuating two things. One, he don't trust male's judgment on who she has around the kids. Two, that gay men, like their uncles, should not be around their children. You sound stupid. But again, had you not cheated and had to get the divorce, but she wanted a divorce, it would not be an issue.
Change anything. You know, it's not like I changed up when it comes to a man watching my kids or men watching my kids. So I know a lot of people like, it's the brother, but it's times that the brother left and his husband watched my children.
Okay, so their uncle? Because if her brother wasn't gay and the brother's wife watched the kids, that would be their aunt. So you trying to make it seem as if Marcus's husband is this whole stranger man who should not be around your kids is stupid to me. Because that's not Marcus's new husband. He's been around. That's their uncle. He isn't new. That's their uncle. He's trying to paint this picture of, oh, well, you know, it's not her brother, it's her brother's husband. That is their fucking uncle. Do you think when Marcus is there, the uncle ain't there? What is, girl? That's why I say he is a psychopath. Oh, but wait, there's more.
And that's, to me, that's just unfortunate. Like, again, if you have to go out of town, just if I had to go out of town, I'm gonna call their mom first.
Because you need mail. She don't need you.
I'm gonna be out of town for a couple of days. Well, would you mind watching the kids? I do that to her now. Just giving her the first right. You know, and that's in court papers. And, you know, I don't have anything against anybody being gay.
Liar.
I'm cool with gay people.
Liar.
I don't care about you being gay. Be free.
Liar.
Be who you are.
Liar.
You know, I love people being free.
Liar. You don't want male to be free. You do not want male to be free. You want male to have to consistently depend on you to make it seem as if she needs you. And you hate that she don't need you, but you need her.
But when it comes to my children, well, our children, I don't want to put them in a position where anything could possibly happen.
Oh, okay. So you don't want to put people, your children, in a position that something can happen. So you want to be sure that only you prevent forest fires. You want to make sure that only you know what's best for them. You want to make sure that, God forbid, they're with their gay uncles, something happens. As if women do not do things to children too. Oh, let's make the horrible, homophobic, stupid synopsis of, you don't want men around your children because only men do things to kids. That's fake. Women do, y'all know what I'm saying without me having to say it. You hear me? Women do things to people too. Not just men. Women do it too. You out here making just homophobic statements, sexist statements. It's stupid. It's crazy because he was just accused of it was a blogger said something dumb on her live that someone supposedly said that Martell did something dumb with Paris. You were just the vocal point of someone's accusations about what you did with somebody. You now want to make it seem as if you don't want men around your kids because things can happen. You should not want people you don't trust around your children. It should not matter their gender. Because men do fuck up things to kids, and so do women. So do fathers. So do mothers. Aunts, uncles, grandmas, grandpas, cousins, all of that. People do fucked up things to people. But you're trying to have this narrative that we should understand that you don't want her brother or her brother's husband around your kids because he's a man. And men do things that women don't. You sound dumb and foolish. You sound like your son could have something happen to him by a woman that you would not know because you trust women more than men. You sound stupid.
You know? So yeah, that's and again, for a lot of people that doesn't know the reason they're in court. So first, I'm gonna give it to you guys. We went to, can you guys hear me good?
Antoine Fisher. If you've never saw the movie Antoine Fisher, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Even Boosie, who was having, older people do things. This, you know what I'm saying? It happens. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? What is wrong? I personally know people who have had female family members fuck with them. So for him to say he wants to protect his children, but want to make it seem as if he does not have to stop them from women doing things too, is crazy to me.
Baby, don't think that let me go back to whoever said this is lies.
It is lies.
Jazzy, listen, what are lies? It's nothing to lie about.
You're lying now. Thank you, Jay Jersey Girl. Is this the same man who invaded his family and went out to see his side piece constantly during a global pandemic? Love you from Utah. Utah. Thank you very much, Jersey Girl. Right. You know? You know? You know? You know? You know? It's the matter of fact of him trying to. This is the thing. Martell saw Mel's live and then wanted to be also this loving father, speaking great things about parenting and blah blah blah, and trying to sound like he's protecting his family, and you aren't. You sound stupid.
What you mean? No, it's this is not lies. If you think I'm a liar, get off my live. You know, I'm telling you guys what it is. The reason I have Melody in court now is because I don't want men watching my children, and that I don't want men watching my children, and that she's had over 20 some people watching my kids. I don't want that. You know, again, like
she didn't want you to go out and fuck Arionne Curry. So you keep speaking about what you don't want. You keep speaking about what you want to be done as if you were not the catalyst that broke up your family. And someone put in the comment section earlier that they probably would have broken up eventually. I believe that too. However, he was a wrecking ball that wrecked shit. And now he feels like he has the right to have final say. Well, you don't.
Here with Melody too. We can have like two or three babysitters going between my house and her house. We can come to agreement on that. But no, if I'm that busy where I gotta have 20 some people watching my children, I might as well give her full custody, or you can just send them on the weekends or something of that nature. But no.
And I will say this, and not in defense of Martell, they could come to the agreement to agree on 2 or 3 settings that they'll both use. However, Mel don't have to do that if she don't want to. It's the point. She don't have to do that if she does not want to. That's not a bad idea. That is a good compromise. However, it's still him trying to have control over what she does. And I also feel like she never had a consistent 20 different people watching them. I feel like over the past 2 years, she probably had 20 people watch them here and there, but it wasn't as if it was some inconsistent bullshit. That's what angers me. Because to me, that's insinuating that she's a bad mom. Right. And Mel would probably have to pay for it. That's the BS of it all. Oh, he makes me so mad, y'all. But let's keep watching.
That's why. And then some people like, why are you guys in court? I don't want to be in fucking court.
But you don't want to be in court, but you took her to court. Martell took me out of court to be petty. He took her to court to be petty. Period.
I don't want to be in court. I've talked to her outside of court. I've talked to her. We got text messages. You know, I got stuff that my attorney sent to her attorney. Like, let's settle this. But can you please promise me that you will not have that many babysitters, or that you won't allow men to watch our children? That's it. That is it. And I mean, if you can agree to that, I'm good. But she said no. When the kids are in her custody, that she can do whatever she wants to do. And I mean, I agree with that, but I don't agree with that 100% though. You know, because again, if you don't have time to watch the children on your watch, just call the dad. Or if it was me, I call the mom.
If you don't have time to watch your kids, had to go get my phone. If you don't have time to watch your kids, sir, she has to work. She's not out partying. She's not out, you know what I'm saying, dating. She's out. She's literally out working. But he wants to put the narrative out that she don't have time to watch her own kids. And then we'll follow it up with, so she has anybody watching them and not their father. He playing semantics, he playing dictionary, he playing thesaurus, he playing let's play anonyms and synonyms is what he's doing. And that's why I'm like, you have to pay attention to what he's trying to imply. He's on all of this only with Mel. Now he's going to address Coleslaw towards the end, which is funny to me. But you're trying to make it seem as if the working mom of 4 kids does not have time to watch her kids. Well, if her ex-husband made money and she didn't have to work so much, she would not have to be gone so much. And she don't even be gone so much. That's the kicker. You have them a week and she has them a week. Period.
But guys, we started in court. I asked Melody last year around November, December, if she would not allow men to watch the kids again. And also don't be so excessive with the babysitters.
Excessive with the babysitters, and don't have men around my kids, because men are dangerous. We know that, right, Martell?
And this was in November, December last year. And she said, no. And I'm like, wow. I said, you won't call me? She said, no. You won't call me to watch the kids if you fly to town? She said, no. So I'm like, okay. So what am I going to do? Continue to complain about it and possibly have my kids in harm's way? Because I don't know those babysitters. And then too, why you have so many babysitters? You have to treat people right. Maybe you can get 2 or 3 good ones that's gonna stick with you.
So now he's saying, oh, she's a bad person. You know, they won't stay around. What? What? Do you know how many people go through cities because they don't like them for their kids? How do you know the reason she went through so many people is because they were not right for your kids? How do you not know that she wasn't being careful? Yeah, she's always with the kids. The only time we see her without them kids is when Martell has them. Because we'll see Martell with them, and she isn't, and she's gone doing this or that. And it's very, very sad that he's trying to put forth, because the kids are going to see this shit later of you making it seem as if their mom was a bad mom. And to say, well, if you was a better person or treated them better, maybe they would want to stick around. Maybe she did not want them around for her own reasons because of her children not being comfortable. That's what should come first. And I do not think she's hired 20 odd people. It's like her family and stuff like that. You do know also there are certain you can hire a company that will get you a sitter if you need one for right, because she don't need you, Negro. Right, when it's her week, it's up to her when it's her week. It takes a whole fucking village, and that village may include 20 odd people, because her husband went out and had an affair and broke up the family. Thank you, April, for this, what she adds. I've been through this, and I'm telling you, she will not be able to co-parent with him. He will always try to manipulate her through those kids. Mine are 24 and 26, and he still try it. Really? Man, fuck him. Look. Luckily, my mom didn't have this issue with my bio father because he wasn't around. You know what I'm saying? So my mom was always in our life, and then we had my dad. My dad. My dad. Okay, but bio dad was, what I'm saying, was on bullshit. I feel like men try to say, okay, well, if we can't be together, sometimes it's for the kids, and sometimes it's like, okay, I'm gonna be a jerk. So I feel I'm so lucky that we did not have that growing up. Like when my mom left my bio father, you know what I'm saying, and then got with my dad, it was amazingly great. So the fact that Martell is out here causing havoc and men are out here causing havoc is crazy to me. Absolutely insane to me. He is trying to paint her as like a deadbeat mama. Even though we see she's the breadwinner, she's the main parent on her. We see her more with the kids, period.
First off.
Ooh.
And then I had no choice. So we were filming, and then I filmed a scene with my attorney talking about full custody. And then somehow, some way, Melody heard about that. And next thing you know, in December, my son had got like a scratch on his head. He and we were playing around the table and stuff like that. But I got on to him too, though. But he bumped his head on the table and scratched his little head. And then, instead of Melody giving me a call, she went straight to her attorney and said that I hit my son 25 times. I gave him 25 lashes, and also hit him upside the head with a back scratcher and made him bleed or whatnot. So she had me in court for that. And she didn't even call me to ask me what happened.
Did you call her and tell her what happened? Is the weird thing of him saying how Mel did not call him to get his side of things, when clearly Tank told his mama what happened. And because y'all weren't talking, she talked to her lawyers. Now you see how he tried to explain it as if it's not a big deal. First he said we was playing around the table. I got on him. He hit his head. To me, he's compiling 3 different stories. I want to rewind it just a little bit, okay? Let's see. Because it's 3 different stories.
Straight to her attorney and said that I hit my son 25 times.
But I'm going to rewind a little bit more. Because I feel like he went from saying we were playing around to he got hurt and was bleeding. Well, so what happened in the middle?
To complain about it and possibly have my kids in harm's way? Because I don't know those babysitters. And then, too, why you have so many babysitters? You have to treat people right. Maybe you can get 2 or 3 good ones that's going to stick with you, first off. And then I had no choice. So we were filming, and then I filmed a scene with my attorney talking about full custody. And then somehow, some way, Melody heard about that. And next thing you know, in December, my my son had got like a scratch on his head. He and we were playing around the table and stuff like that. But I got on to him too though. But he bumped his head on the table and scratched his little head. And then, instead of Melody giving me a call, she went straight to her attorney and said that I hit my son 25 times. I gave him 25 lashes, and also hit him upside the head with a back scratcher and made him bleed or whatnot. So she had me in court for that. And she didn't even call me to ask me what happened. So for 56 days, the judge took the kids away from me for 56 days because she accused me of that. Falsely accused me.
So that's right. It don't sound right. It don't sound right. Tank was playing. Martell told him to stop. Tank kept playing and hurt himself. Martell got mad and spanked him. Judge ordered Martell to not spank Tank anymore. And that's the crazy part. He tried to explain it as if I was playing around the table. Oh, play. No, either way it go, if he fell and hurt himself, why did you not tell her? Why she should have called you and asked you what happened with the son? That's the crazy part. And then it went from we was playing around, okay, but I got on him. He hit his head. Mel then did not call me about it. She called a lawyer. I would have also called my lawyer because we not talking, bruh. And something must have happened to make them wait 56 days for you to be able to see them again. What it seemed like was they investigated it because it was a reason for an investigation.
So we went to court. I won that.
But Mel talk about this later on as well. So that's how I'm not giving to Mel. We got that coming up later, okay?
In court. And I'm like, I hit my son 20-some times. Where are the marks? If you hit anybody 20-some times, I'm like, where are the marks? And that hurt me so bad because it was 56 days that she took my children away from me. She made me miss both my girls' birthdays. She didn't even call me on Malia's birthday.
Why?
She didn't even let me. Sorry. She didn't even call me on Malia's birthday so I can tell my baby girl happy birthday, right?
Send her a card. Send her a message. Send her a present. Your mama wasn't blocked. Call your mama. I need mama call my daughter and say happy this or that for me. Mama, can you do that? No? Because you're a psycho. You're a psycho. It's stupid. And it's crazy because I don't even understand why he's making it seem as if Mel is the one doing all this stuff. It's like, no, Sergio.
So for 50-some days, my kids were away from me. And next thing you know, my son having behavior issues and things like that in school. And now they saying that he needs some counseling. He don't need no damn counseling. He need to be around his damn dad.
No, some kids do need counseling, period. So now you don't believe in therapy for children. You don't believe in therapy. You don't believe that women can do bad things. You don't believe your kid can need therapy. You want your ex-wife who you cheated on and everybody, you want her to be the one consistently reaching out to you for shit. Oh, okay.
I'm structured. I discipline my kids and things like that. And since I got in the back, we ain't had no problems like that. And so, that hurt a lot. So that
not him thinking he fixed the kids. Not he the kid fixer. Okay.
That was like the first that we went to court is when she falsely accused me of that.
She did not falsely accuse you of anything. She told her lawyer what happened, got the courts involved to be sure her kids were okay. Why? That's what good parents do. Especially when the father, who had not been this crazy, insane person all this time, became a crazy, insane person. I'm going to make sure that when my kids is with him, that he ain't over there on some bullshit. Because I'm not there now.
But I mean, we here now. But still, we can stop it. We can stop this court thing at any time. And she just called me, or her attorney contact my attorney and say that, hey, listen, I agree with you. Whenever I have to go out of town, I'll give you a call. And also, I won't have no men watching our children.
Oh, so you'll stop going to court with her when she gives you what you want. When she calls you and tells you she agreed with you. When she tells you she won't have any man, including her brother or their other uncle, watch their nieces and nephews, because you don't want that to happen. You want her to fully give you what you want after you helped be the main person to break up the family. That's what you want. Okay. See, he's a psychopath. Absolutely insane. Because he's saying this and he thinks it sounds normal. That's the gotcha. He thinks it's normal, but it isn't. It isn't. It fully isn't. The fact that you can't even understand, you're not asking for a compromise. You're asking to get your way.
And I'm cool with that. I don't have anything against Marcus. Marcus is her brother. He's gay, and I don't care. We always been around each other. Before the kids, we were out there in Atlanta, and I used to suggest, let's go kick it with your brother now, because I don't care about you being gay. I don't care about that. Again, I have gay family members. I have gay friends. I don't care about that. You can be who you are. I want you to be who you are. I don't care. Gay people, are good people. Straight people are good people. It's horrible, straight people, horrible gay people. It doesn't matter. Be who you are. So don't ever get that twisted, okay?
Oh, so it's bad people all around. It's bad people all around. But you are saying that her brother and his husband can't be around for what reason? Because they're men? You're a man. You're full of shit.
But yeah, if you're a good person, you're a good person. But I just don't want no men watching my children, period, except for the father.
Well, that can be your rule in your house. That can be the rule in your house when you have them. You cannot tell the mother of your 4 children that the male, her brother and his husband, who have been together for, I believe, over 10 years, I think longer than they were together, longer than Martell and Mel were, that you don't want them watching the kids. And I'm a firm believer, and be careful who you have your kids around. We all do know there are family members in all families. You be like, hey, don't leave them kids around him or her. We know that. My thing is, I don't think Martell is saying that because Marcus is that family member. I think Martell is fully aware Marcus and the husband, that ain't them. Because if it was, you would have already had an issue way before now. You didn't have an issue with it until you and Mel were divorcing. Then it was an issue. The most you should say to Mel is, be careful who you leave my kids with. I don't want my kid with any strangers or whatever. You can say that, but you need to also make sure to say anybody, stranger, family, friend, or what acquaintance, anybody can be a sadistic son of a bitch who can do something. Anyone, including you, including Coleslaw, including your family members, not just Mel's brother and Mel's and the husband. That's the crazy part. You're making up rules for Mel as if you run shit when you ain't there, and that ain't true. So saying, you don't want any men watching your kids, I was like, first of all, sir, those are their uncles. And unless you feel like they own some fuck shit, then you won't BS. I know Coleslaw don't live. I'm recording on my phone. She's playing with her kids. It ain't much, but if it's something, we'll have it tomorrow. Right. And his mom was I'm not gonna say she's a drunk, but I'm saying she's a drinker. She's absolutely a drinker. He's on bullshit. Not for the Solange. Look, somebody needs to beat his ass. I think Marcus want to, but I think Mel. I think Marcus would. I think Marcus would beat Martell's ass if they had to fight. I do, but I also think they don't want, you know what I'm saying, to cause more BS or whatever. But it's like he's using the guise of, oh, you know, that's the man, that's the family member who touched kids. That's who that is. So I don't want no men. It's like, no, don't do that. Don't use that stigma just to be an asshole to your ex-wife.
I've never, and I just wish that Mela can get up well. It's going to happen, you know? And again, all this court stuff can stop if she just say, hey, I agree with you, Martell. No men watching the kids, and we can select 2 or 3 people to be full-time babysitters, nannies, whatever you want to call it, you know? Hell, we both have chefs. We both have people watching the kids. It's like, why we can't just hire 1 or 2 people to take care of the kids?
Because she don't have to if she don't want to.
Pick them up for school or help taking them to practice, whatever needs to be done. Let's just do it. And we don't have to have these people in our business. You know? I hated that. When she took me to court earlier this year, you know, about the little abuse thing, false. But it hurt me so bad that my ex-wife got me up in court, almost trying for me to go to jail, hitting my son. She could have had me in jail.
But you did hit him. This is a gotcha. He did whoop Tank. He's just saying it wasn't abuse. That's the gotcha.
When she... I also saw somebody talk about that $17,000. Guys, that was crazy too. Because no, I did not steal $17,000 from her. I would have gone to jail.
So Martell is about to play semantics, okay? He's about to play semantics, so just get ready.
That is called contempt of court. That's when we're going through the divorce thing. If I had stole that $17,000, because she definitely told the attorneys, I mean, the judge saw it and everything. No, because I wrote down that just because we're going through a divorce, or just because we're divorced or whatever, that doesn't mean that the money that we once shared is now just yours. No, we got things to pay, and your money is included, okay?
Meaning, we not together, we're separated, going through divorce. I have bills to pay. I don't have no money. So any money coming to our accounts is also mine. Again, he's playing semantics, is what he's doing.
So I wrote everything down, gave it to my attorney. And actually, at the time I had a female attorney. And she said, Martell, you can go to jail. I'm like, this is my money. This is not Mel's money. She convinced my attorney.
This is the same person who keeps saying that Mel also cheated the same way he cheated. It's like, no, sir. Again, plain semantics.
And my attorney, Martell, you gonna go to jail. And I told my attorney just like this. I said, I no longer want you to represent me. I said that I no longer want you to represent me because it just seemed like you don't understand what I'm saying. I said that the list that I gave you are the things that I had to take care of with our money.
Right. I gave my lawyer a list of stuff I had to pay for me after we separated and going through divorce, and I used money that came to our account to pay what I had to pay. And the fact that it was a female lawyer who said, basically, no, you stole that money. You can go to jail for that. Now, Mel also addresses that later on. We'll get into that. But the fact that he's acting like the lawyer telling him what you did, you should not have done. And he think, well, no, let me fire you because you don't think how I think. Nigga, what?
it was like $30-some thousand that just came in. But it's so funny because I'll tell y'all the whole story, forget it. So the whole story was, I was going through my little situation, and Melody, she had another account. Melody went into the account. I think we got paid by OWN paid us. She went in. No, this was my extra money. So she went in, took all that money out. She was down south, and that's when I went live too, talking about my children. And I ain't seen my kids in like 12 days. So she went into the account. She took all the money out of joint account and put in her personal account. And I'm like, and she wasn't talking to me though at that time. So she was not even talking to me at all. And I'm like, oh my God, she done took all the money out the account. Mind you, I ain't have $1. I'm like, oh, hell no. What I'm going to do?
So he was broke. He did not have any money. And when money came in, probably for her, into their joint account, he took it.
I was like, okay. So this, and then next thing you know, and then it's so funny because, like, I'll say my cousin friend, she told me the whole situation. After the fact, like, yeah, they were together at that time when Melody was taking that money out and stuff like that. So a week passed by, and Melody took that money, had some more money come in, and Mel took that money out again. And this time I was like, Mel, like, you know I ain't got no money. Why are you taking this money out the account? You need to put it back. She said, nope. And I'm like, damn, I'm over here goddamn struggling, and Melody took all this money out the account. But no, I mean, that's what you call stealing money out the account, right? But it was a joint account, and I ain't, and at the time I never really looked at our accounts, anything like that over the years. She knows that. I said, ooh, God, what you gonna do? Girl, hey, look, don't y'all know, like, probably a week later, that's when the $34,000 came in.
And he took the money out the account.
I said, ooh, girl, you ain't getting shit of this.
Again, he stole it. What he just said, he stole it. I did not have any money. Some money came in and I took it.
I mean, but even though it was going to something that involved us, but I still could have gave her something. I said, oh, hell no. I said, God bless me with this. So my attorney was tripping. Mel was tripping. She was about to burn the house down. So I got a video of Melody tripping on me. I'm like, girl, this is my money, and you know what we had to do with this money. So Melody got lighter fluid, spraying it all on the furniture. I'm up here recording her, so I got that video footage, right? And she asked for court too, because I guess she wanted for me to delete it all. I ain't delete shit. So she's spraying lighter fluid all on the couches and things like that. And I'm like, why are you doing this? And by this time, she already had moved out, so this is my crib, and she had moved into like another crib or whatever. And so she putting lighter fluid everywhere, talking about my $17,000. Like, no, it ain't your $17,000. So, again, the judge heard that and threw that out because
that's not true now. That ain't true. But again, Mel addressed all that later on. This show y'all how Martell be trying to paint a story that ain't even really true. Okay?
Because, what I said was accurate. And that's what I tell people now, that court, I mean, they want to hear facts. You know what I'm saying? It's not social media. It's not how y'all feel about Martell and things of that nature, because the perception you guys have, it's on a TV show. It's about a TV show.
This is also a lie. I feel like Martell don't realize more of they shit spilled out on social media than on the show. That's where we get most of our stuff from. And I feel like male lawyers gonna have a real good time seeing this shit in court.
A TV show that, it has to paint a narrative to draw y'all in, the audience. And what you guys see on TV is not Martell. Like, it's a reason that Martell don't lose friends, and Martell has had friends for over, I've had friends for over, 30 years and things like that. Like, I don't want to harp like, oh, I'm a good person, but I mean, I am, and a lot of people say, Martell, you're not a good person. I mean, just because I wasn't good for Mel, just because we went through our issues doesn't mean I'm going to treat the next person however, you know? And certain things, how she treated me doesn't mean that she's going to treat her next person the way she treated me. So, no. I'm not an evil person. I don't have a bad heart, anything like that.
Lie.
So everybody that's like out there judging me and things like that, like, man, come on to Huntsville. Talk to some of the people I've had relationships with for 30-something years, 20-something years, 2-3 years. You know, I don't fall out with people. It's a reason that I don't fall out with people. It starts right here. You know, it's about
those other relationships don't mean shit. Your wife was the person around you the most for the longest. I would believe your wife over your friends because your friends knew about your affair and thought it was cool. So for you to make it seem as if, okay, listen to the folks who put up with my bullshit, not the one who left me for my bullshit, shows how insane he is.
the heart. It's about how you treat people. And not on social media, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not good with the social media shit. I'm not. I don't know how to put on an act.
Yes, you do.
And like to make it seem like I'm this perfect person. Hell no, I'm not a perfect person, and I don't know how to act like that either.
We know. You not telling us nothing we don't know. You act like a sadistic, maniac, sexist, misogynistic asshole. You can't fake it no more. Period. No one expects anyone to act perfect. No one think Mel perfect at all. I like them. I know she's not perfect. However, what I do think is she try to have the kids' best interest, and you don't. Because when anything come out, everything that the kids are having to deal with on social media is because you chose to have an affair, and your mistress go on live every week or every 2 weeks. Your mistress put on social media that you was eating her ass. You have put everybody in your life on the spotlight of the bullshit that you caused.
You know, I don't know how to act like that. I don't want to act like that. But it seems like you get glorified for going on social media acting, because I see so many people up here talking about, oh, Melody, I wish you win custody of the children.
I do.
I wish that Martell doesn't need those kids.
You don't.
Like, damn, y'all must not know how good of a person, how good of a father I am.
You don't.
Y'all can't.
Nope.
That's what I'm saying. It's like you guys, I don't know. Some of y'all just kind of messed up, apparently.
Oh, we messed up. Okay, let me pause, eat my pineapples. Martell, a good father would not publicly humiliate the mother of his 4 children. A good father would not rip apart his 4 children's home. Even if you were not happy with Mel, you could have left Mel. No, you chose to have a several-year-long affair with one woman, was still fucking other women as well. And then the woman who you chose to knock up more than once, who eventually birthed your other side baby, be on social media going at their mama too, talking about fucking their father. A good father would not allow any of that to happen. A good father would have been told Arionne co-star to the Curry to shut up, to not speak about their mama, whatever going on, leave it off social media. But no, you're not a good father or a good man. You want to bring stress to male life because she's fully moved on past you. That's the gotcha. Everything he gets upset about is about male not needing him for something. So he wants her to have to get his approval or something. No, sir, that ain't a good father. A good father would not be out here going at their mama just because you upset. So the reason people do not want you to have them kids is because we see how you use them to get at male. You do. You do. Bastard.
But it's all good. And again, I don't want to have full custody.
We know. Martell couldn't handle full custody of them kids. Martell could not handle being a full-time father to all 4 kids plus Knox every other weekend. He couldn't afford it. He couldn't handle it. As much as he tried to make it seem like Mel wasn't around, we know they was because of how much the kids are, how close they are to Mel. He be on bullshit.
Wholeheartedly, I don't. I just want us both to do what we supposed to do when it comes to the kids. But again, if she tell me that, hey, I'm gonna continue to have whoever watch these kids watch them, then I want full custody because I know that you don't have the type of time. Even when we were married, those was our issues. You didn't have time.
So a woman working, this is when you can say somebody don't have time for their kids. When a person is always away from their kids and they're not doing something to provide for their children, like when you're fucking your mistress, that's you not having time for your kids. When you round here have to go pick the other side baby up, that's not having time for your kids. All the times over the past 7 years, every time you had sex with Arionne, Colestock, or Trudy Curry, that was not having time for your kids. You trying to make it seem as if while Mel was working to build an empire for her 4 children, because let's not get it twisted, 4 kids are fucking expensive. So you're using the narrative of her having to work to make money to survive. Because when y'all were divorcing, as you said, you were broke. You want to know why? Because your ass wasn't working. Mel was. Every time you wasn't there, you was cheating on your wife. That was you not having time for your kids. So trying to paint a narrative of a woman who was working, not having time for the kids, proves again he's a what? Everybody, a psychopath.
So, I mean, if you don't have time to watch the kids, just give them to me. You see them whenever you want to see them, though. I don't have an issue with that.
See them whenever you want to see them. Give me the kids, and you see them whenever you want to see them. Just give them to me.
Just don't have them on your 7 days, and you got so many people watching them. That's all. That's my thing, guys. That's it. I haven't started eating yet. I'm about to go inside, Papa. Somebody telling me not to choke on a biscuit. No, baby. I ain't gonna eat no biscuit. I'm eating the breast. I'm eating probably some mashed potatoes, red beans, and rice. Both of them. I'm about to go ahead and eat good. I want to get on here and talk to y'all a little bit. And okay, and also, hold on. Women do things to kids too.
Boom.
Yeah, women do things to kids too, but we all know it's unlikely. Okay.
Nigga, what? He just ruined my damn pineapples. We know that women do things to kids, but it's unlikely. You want to know why you think it's unlikely? It's because asshole men know what happened and want to ignore it. Because other men around them will tell them if an older woman did something to you, that's just a part of growing up. People like to only write, it's rarely reported. This is the man saying he knows what's best for the kids. Someone who just said it is unlikely for a female to do something to children. I'm not painting a picture on anybody gay or straight. Because gay people do things, straight people do things, people in between do things, and all of that. But if you think that women don't do crazy things, then you are not fit to be a father. Because you're not trying to protect your children from all dangerous people. And I hope Mel played this in court of him saying, no one, a female can't hurt my child. Because I would say, Judge, by him saying that, I don't want any females around my children because he don't believe they can do something. Meaning dangerous women could easily have access to my children because he don't see them as a threat.
Okay? Grow up. Y'all know what I'm talking about when I talk about men not watching children. Let's go.
You said it.
Y'all women, y'all more of the nurturers,
Okay.
the caregivers and things like that. It's unlikely for you guys to, okay?
Yeah, he said it. I bleeped it out, but he said it. Women are less likely to M-word people. He said that. He said that.
So y'all know what I'm talking about. Well, you know what I'm talking about. Like, stop playing. I can just block that person. Block. Ooh, that's how you block somebody. Why you gonna be on here calling me a clown? Like, for real, for what? I'm up here telling you facts about what's really going on and things like that. That's what I'm talking about. To speak negatively about me is something wrong with you. Just because you've gone through something in life, don't put it on me. I'm not responsible for your past relationships. I'm not responsible for the men that have done you wrong. I was married, 12, 13 years?
He on some bullshit, y'all. But these pineapples are delicious. I just want to tell you, my pineapples are delicious, but he on some bullshit.
Yeah, and I guess, hey, look, the few people that's calling me a clown, trust me, if I jump into your life and look at your life, whew, yeah, just chill. But it is what it is. I say how to block certain people. I love this. Oh, another thing too, guys. When it comes to Inez wine, my wine, I see it on when people sent me some stuff about the trademark. Guys, you got to do your due diligence when it comes to talking about somebody stole somebody's trademark. That's not possible to steal someone's trademark. You know, when you go to trademark something, it's more of like it's different marks that you can pick on a particular name. Just say with Inez, the people who trademark Inez, it's different categories, and they got like medical supplies and things of that nature. But my stuff is a whole wine, and it's called Inez wine. So I'm trademarking Inez and Inez wine, and then my marks will deal with alcohol. Okay, so no, guys, no, you can't steal a trademark. Okay,
that's the only thing on his whole life that he did that was the truth. I don't believe shit else he said. But that one thing he said was true. You can't have the same name as someone if it is two completely different businesses, but that do not mean that other person cannot try to block you from having the same name. Everything else he said on here was some bullshit, but that one thing is true. Okay? But, so other than that, he's a fucking liar.
When Melody took me to court months ago, when she falsely accused me of abusing my son, it's horrible. Oh, for me to read that paperwork to this day, it hurts. And the judge took my kids away from me immediately. And then for 56 days until we had court. I know I mentioned it early on live, but I missed both of my baby girls' birthdays. Because she falsely accused me of abusing my son. But anyway, at that time too, the judge said that I couldn't spank my son on his butt anymore. And I'm like, what?
So right there, you know how you said the case was thrown out? How you kept on saying his lawyer won stuff? He just told himself. What you said was, y'all went to court, and the judge decided you cannot whoop your son or hit him on the butt like you did before. So earlier when he said that the case was thrown out, he won, you did not win. You did not win. You just said the judge made a decision, meaning you can still be around your children. However, you cannot whoop your kid. So he be lying.
I mean, you see that, like now it's like, they're a little bit more active now because they don't get spankings on the butt. But I never just came out and just spanked my son or my kids on the butt immediately. They get warnings. They get 2 or 3 warnings. But if you continue to act out, you're finna get a spanking.
Like I told her earlier, he never denied whooping the son. What the son told Mel was true, that Martell whooped him, hit him a number of times. He probably did fail. He fell and got hurt with you. So Mel did the right thing by going to her lawyer, and they went to court. And the judge said, "Don't do it no more."
Yep, you definitely get a spanking. I mean, I got spankings and things like that. I got whippings growing up. Go get your own switch type whooping, I mean, I don't say anything like that. As long as you're not abusing your kids, a spanking on the butt is good.
Some people think a spanking on the butt is abuse. Things are very much so different nowadays than it was when I was growing up. Like my mom, we didn't get spanked. Like my mom, I can count on my hand maybe 5 times, maybe 5. Maybe like 3 times I got an actual whooping. You know what I'm saying? But even back then, I didn't get like bad. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't bad. But he talking like, okay, I would get, whoopings. Times are different now. And how you were raised and spanked, you may not be able to do that with the kids these days. Okay, so shut up, lying ass. Again, he tried to make it seem like Mel made up some shit. And she did not. Because had she made something up, the judge would not have ruled that you could not hit him anymore.
Especially hard-headed, the little boys, I think. The boys needed more. They definitely needed more because they get in trouble more,
Oh, because boys get in trouble more. Boys, do he not know that some women are crazy and deranged? Somebody send Martell to a prison to show him women who have done horrible things, who are in jail for doing horrible things to people. It's weird to me that he's putting this emphasis on how bad, he's the bad man, how bad men are and not really females. The reason some females grow up and be crazy and insane is because nobody thought they was crazy and insane.
But it is what it is. No, Boss Baby did not get a spanking though. Oh, you know, one other thing. You guys remember us talking about my son, Lil Martell, with those necklaces and things like that on?
Oh, here you go.
Y'all remember that?
We remember.
What's up? Pretty thick 75. Yeah, I'm definitely blocking the haters. It's like, what is there to hate on? I'm not saying anything wrong, not doing anything wrong. And actually, the way I'm talking now is, this is me, you know?
That's him, y'all. As he just told y'all, that's him. Not who we thought he was, not who the show made him to be. This live and him talking and his thoughts, this is what he thinks.
This is not TV. This is not nothing edited or anything like that.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about like my son necklaces. So it was a month that Monday I think I took that picture. The Monday of the week I took that picture. So, you know, I go pick my son up, and mind you, this is their first year at this school. It's probably like 98% Caucasian. But still, regardless, it don't matter.
Because God forbid the white folks see you in a chain. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Don't let the white people see the kid in some costume jewelry. Lord, not the white people.
But I go up there. I mean, the reason I say that because it's not likely that any other kids would have anything like this on, you know? So I go up there and pick my son up, and I see him walking to me with these gold necklaces on. And I almost die. I said, oh my gosh, what does he have on his neck? A big old rope and a smaller little necklace. I'm like, oh my gosh.
It wasn't really a big rope. I meant to find a photo, but I can't find it or whatever. It was costume kitty jewelry from Shein. The Shein is shot from Shein. And he tripping for no reason. He's 9. Well, is he 9? I think, yeah, he's 9. He's 9 years old. He's 9. And it was some kitty costume jewelry from freaking Shein. I think one said like king, and the other was like just a fake gold rope chain. That's it.
So he get in the car. I mean, I wasn't too negative on it. I told him, I said, son, what are you doing with those necklaces on your neck? He said, Dad, I bought them from Shein. Mommy let me buy them. Mommy let us pick everything out and bought it. I said, did she see that you, did she check y'all out? Did she buy it for you? He said, yes. I said, oh my gosh. I said, son, listen. I said, take those necklaces off.
Now Martell wants to get into the I'm a logical parent. And I sat down and I talked to my son and gave him a great conversation. The same way Mel said she talked to Tank about the pen situation and the credit card or whatever. He wants to now make it seem as if, you know what I'm saying, he had to have this one-on-one father-son conversation because Mel has allowed their son to get some fake jewelry from Shein that cost $10 that he wore to school at 9 years old. 9.
I said, that's never been our representation when it comes to jewelry like that, big boasting jewelry. I said, son, 9 times out of 10, someone that you see like a rapper wearing that, they just want all the attention. I said, we're not attention seekers, so.
Not tight suit Martell ain't an attention seeker, not round here fucking coleslaw on coals. Girl, Martell trying to say that he isn't a person who seeks attention while on live discussing stuff is crazy to me. Crazy to me. You are trying to talk to your kid about how to represent himself when your son is living in 2 households because of what you did. And as he gets older, he will be Martell's son and will have to hear and see the things his father did. I would never. I think I'm not a parent. I get that, but I don't have to be a parent to have common sense. You know what I mean? I would never want to make my child feel like them wanting to wear some jewelry from a store that they know ain't really real, and they just want to feel good with this jewelry on. So whether it's jewelry, whether it's a hat, whether it's some cute shoes, whether it is a backpack, a trapper, whatever. Some kids like to have stuff just to feel good. Why talk to your son about jewelry? Fake, it wasn't real. It was kitty jewelry. The same way little girls can have their kitty jewelry. Right, not dead lion wearing. Because that man had on a whole fake fur, with his chest out. Oh. And yeah, did the teacher say something? Because for a fact most of these schools, they can't wear that kind of stuff if it's against the rules. So whatever he wore, it probably wasn't even an issue. And you bringing up in the beginning how the school is 98% white, meaning you trying to be out shucking and jiving for white people.
We don't wear stuff like that. So I probably talked to him about 3 or 4 different times that day because I really wanted him to understand. I got my son, I got him a little watch. I told him, let's start like a little watch collection.
Oh, so you bought him a real watch at 9 years old or younger. Why he need a real nice watch? Because a watch collection means it's a nice, expensive watch. And expensive can be $500. It can be whatever. But you got him a real watch first. Something fancy first. He then wanted some jewelry, some necklaces second, and you want to complain about the sheen necklaces? Okay.
But it's nothing like boastful. It's nothing that you seeking attention from. And I said a lot of times, son, most people that you see with all this jewelry on are like drug dealers or rappers or somebody just they came from nothing. Now they're excited to show that they got something.
Drug dealers and rappers. Drug dealers and rappers are the only people who wear, jewelry. Because they want to be flashy. Because they came from nothing. So, son, you should not want to have flashy jewelry because you're not a drug dealer or a rapper. Because that's the only people who wear that kind of jewelry. Now, while that may be true, at the same time, he a kid, he 9. If he was running around here in a Superman suit because he wants to be Superman, would you then say, son, you can't be Superman because, it's fake. You can't, what? What, he 9? We see kids who be walking around in costumes because they want to be something they see, they think is cool. I can't.
And that's not you, son. Your mom and your father, we've always been good, pretty well off that you don't have to act as if you never had anything and now you come to something, now you can just boast. No. So,
because at your white school, don't be around here looking like a black hoodlum, is what he's saying. Because God forbid a black kid just wants to have some cool jewelry at 9 from Shein.
So, I didn't get on my son anything like that, but I just wanted to just let him know the importance of not wearing things like that. But you get older, you can wear what you want to wear, but not while daddy taking care of you. No, you don't wear stuff like that, and not to school. Because guys, I know a lot of times we say that it don't matter what people think of me. It matters. It definitely matters what people think of you.
Oh.
And I want my kids to know it does matter. What people think of you. You can't go out the house dressed however you want to dress.
Oh, come on now, Martell. You be outside in nut hugging pants, okay? You the last one to tell somebody what not to wear outside.
You can't wear whatever you want to wear. You just can't. I mean, this today's society, you can't, and it'd be sad for you to think that you can. I mean, I think we barely being able to wear our hair however we want to wear our hair, going to a 9 to 5.
You bald. Now you want to bring in the hair conversation? Okay.
But if you have your own company, you own your boss and things like that, have at it. But like right now, you being 9 years old, no, son, you can't. You can't wear what you want to wear.
You can't wear costume jewelry to work. You can't wear costume jewelry to school, son. You can't wear what you want to. He 9, y'all. He 9.
You can't do what you want to do. You can't go where you want to go. You can't. You're a child. Just because you say you want something, that doesn't mean you get it. You know?
Says the man who wanted more sex, so he went out and got a mistress and ruined his family. I get what he's trying to say as well. However, he's full of shit. He's having the wrong conversation about the wrong thing at the wrong time. He trying to make it see what he trying to do is he trying to make Mel be a bad mom, because Mel is the mom who bought the jewelry and allowed him to go to school in the costume jewelry to look like a rapper or a gangster or a drug dealer. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. The mom let the kids shop online and buy whatever because she ain't paying attention. That's what he's saying. If you want to have this conversation, you're going to have it about anything else. But your son wanted to wear some shit. It's from fucking Shein. That's the crazy part. The message itself isn't fucked up. The person giving it and the reason he's giving it to him is what is. Because he posted that on social media to try to embarrass Mel. He posted the picture on social media and then said, would you let your child wear this to school? He posted that on social media. Hence, in Mel line that we saw earlier, that she then said, I do stuff to make my kids have a good time or whatever, have conversations or whatever. We order stuff off Shein. That's why she said that, because he posted it on social media as if Mel went out and bought him some flashy, expensive jewelry that he then was. She was like, no, I bought him stuff from Shein. I allowed my kids to pick out their own stuff on the Shein website because they can't get a gun off Shein or drugs. But let's let him continue on.
But that's our duty as parents, to make sure that we raise our kids in the way we want them to go. You know, I don't ever want my son feeling like he needs to wear a certain amount of jewelry or certain shoes. I tell you, I bought some Jordans for filming because I ran back into town and I got some big feet. I wear 13 and a half shoe. And I was running around trying to find me some shoes because, again, we're about to film a basketball scene. And I couldn't find no shoes nowhere. And then I think I went to Foot Action or something like that. They had my size in one pair of shoes. There was some Jordans. First time ever buying some Jordans, right? I said, cool. And my son saw those shoes, like, Dad, you got some Jordans. Oh, man, he got so excited. I almost felt like, son. I said, I'm giving these shoes away, son. I said, listen, I don't ever want you to think that shoes make you, clothes make you, jewelry make you. It doesn't. So don't even think that. And I actually gave those shoes away to one of the producers on the show. I don't want my kids thinking like that. I wasn't raised like that. I'm not saying that's wrong, but a lot of people that I grew up with.
God forbid a kid like Jordans. Candy had a conversation with her before about why do black kids have to struggle? Why do we want black kids to want to earn this or earn that? Why can't a 9-year-old like Jordans because they're Jordans? What shoes should he like? penny loafers, some K-Swiss, some feelers. It's weird to me that you are assessing the fact that he liked the shoes is based on how much they cost. That boy don't have no concept about how much some cost. Hence him getting jewelry from Shein. You put the stigma that Jordans are this excessive, expensive thing. You did that as an adult because you know how much they cost.
You know, their parents made sure they wore Jordans and things like that, and a lot of them guys, they're not succeeding.
Because wearing Jordans don't make you great. Okay. Neither does fucking a mistress. You talk all this stuff about, not putting value in things, but when your marriage ended, you was broke.
Like they was putting the clothes and the shoes and all that first. Like they live for the shoes, the clothes and things like that. But to each his own. I'm gonna raise my kids how I see fit. I'm gonna raise my kids to the best of my ability.
Oh no.
And I right at this moment, I hate that we have a liaison, which is the court system. The judge.
Well, that's on you.
Judge.
You cheated. Had a baby. Got divorced. You then took her to court because she would not do what you wanted with the kids during her time.
Telling us what to do with our kids. Hell, and the judge probably ain't do a good job raising their kids, but they're up here telling us what to do with our kids.
Oh, not a judge.
I'm mad as hell.
Okay.
Y'all message Melody. Go on and settle with Martell.
Hell no.
Shit, I don't want to be in front of no judge telling us what to do with our children. I don't want a judge telling Melody, you need to do XYZ.
But you want to be able to tell Mel what to do with the kids when she has them. You don't want a judge to be able to tell y'all nothing, but you want to have the power to tell Mel what you think she should do with the kids. Can you believe it? Can you believe it?
No, I don't want them telling Melody nothing about our kids. I want Melody to be like, Martell, listen, I agree with you. Let's go.
I don't want a judge to tell Mel nothing. I want Mel to say, Martell, I agree with you. Let's go. People who don't like Mel, I feel like you need to set that shit aside because you can see what she's dealing with here. A crazy motherfucker who's saying, I don't want the courts involved, but I took her to court because she did not do what I told her I think she should do. He's saying, I don't want the judge to tell her what to do. I want her to just say to me, Mel, Martell, I agree with you. Let's do what you want us to do. Okay.
That's the only reason I got Melody in the court. Only for them, two things. But that's it. That's it. Let me block this person. I think I am being rational. I think so.
I want y'all to see crazy, deranged, because he think what he's saying is rational.
And that's why I'm coming on here telling y'all what's going on. Let me block. Yeah, I don't want nobody saying anything negative right now. I'm trying to block you. Because almost like, what is there to say negative anyway?
A lot. A whole lot. You want more?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, let's go on and get Melody on this live, right?
She ain't gonna do that, bro.
Because I mean, I know it's not gonna happen, but the thing is, it's like, I want this to be over with. I don't ever want to put nobody in court for nothing. You know, it's like wasting so much money. So much money is being wasted on this.
Because you want her to do what you want her to do. And you feel like she should just give you what you want.
Money being wasted. We both upset all the time. We both got to be on eggshells around the kids.
Look. At least when Melo live around the kids, I don't see her being on eggshells. I don't. I really, really don't. Why are you on eggshells around your kids?
Like, damn. No. I don't like it. Nope. I don't like it. Hey, what's up, India?
Be blocking people.
Yeah, right now, I mean, the mediator, you know, we can have a mediator. That's what my attorney suggested. But my thing is like we both got to be cool with things. And again, I'm not gonna take anything less than, I'm not gonna have men watch our children, and I'm not gonna have 20 some people watching the kids, Martell. I'm not taking nothing less than that, because to me it's common sense. Like, too many babysitters. Let's not do that. Well, somebody said somebody needs to be blocked. Ooh, who needs to be blocked? I'm ready to block somebody. We don't need no negativity, like, for real. And again, let me reiterate that we don't want, like, no prayers for one side to win. Pray that Melody and I can come together and be rational about this situation and agree on those two things. That's it. I'm not trying to run her life. I'm not trying to keep up with her. I'm not trying to do any of that. I have kids to raise. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to make sure that, you know, that it's not so much interference in their lives. When we talk about 20-some people, that's excessive.
No, the divorce, the cheating, and the extra baby was excessive. That was excessive. You don't want stuff to disrupt their life, but you literally disrupted everyone's life. You literally broke up the family. You keep speaking on 20 people watching the kids. No one believes you. We think you're a liar.
No. So that's one thing that I can't do. But again, you know, Melly is a good mom. Always has been a good mom. So I'm not going to take that away from her, but it's just certain things. So that's like her imperfection. Like, we're not perfect. And I understand that. Why don't we hire a babysitter that we both agree on? Exactly. That's it. I talked to her about that. I mentioned that probably about 10 minutes ago too, that we can both just get like 2 or 3 babysitters that could, you know, fly places with us, anywhere we go.
Fly people with us all around. Well, mama has to work, baby. Let's fly 4 children across the country, as if the kids don't have shit to do. Who gonna pay for that, Martell? Not you, because you're broke.
There you go. Like, full time. I totally agree with that. So I've ran that by her, my attorney, and things of that nature. Well, personally, directly to Melody. I asked her directly. She hasn't responded to that.
I wouldn't. Fuck you.
But yeah. Hire one live-in nanny for each house. Yeah. What's up, K Splash 3? What's happening? Yep, because if we can get like 2 or 3
He keeps saying we. He keeps saying we, as if they have to make the same decisions. separately and they don't. I think co-parenting does not mean we have to share resources. It just means when it comes to the kids, we should be able to agree on things. But like, you can't run my house. I can't run your house. You ain't making no decisions about what I'm doing. Because at the end of the day, we both know we will be good parents. You on bullshit. You on bullshit. Thank you, April, for the super chat. Just do what I say, and I'll leave you alone. Is a thing with them, and that's these men, okay? That's why you will never be able to co-parent, because there will always be something. I pray those kids are in therapy to deal with having a narcissistic dad. They need all kinds of therapy, and this is my thing. They're gonna need more therapy when they're older, and they see all of this, because this is going to remind them of the bullshit that was going on and why mom and daddy was so weirded out because daddy was on bullshit. And I don't even think Mel wants a live-in nanny. Why do I want to have a whole extra person in my house? I don't need that.
Babysitters, nannies, whatever. I mean, because again, before we got divorced, that's what we're about to do. So I don't see why we wouldn't do that right now. Anyway, you know, we over a year outside of our divorce, and like 2+ years of us being separated. But I feel that for us to be great, both of us, I feel that we need to agree on that. Getting like 2 or 3 babysitters / nannies or whatever to come, you know, to be between the kids.
You make me so mad, y'all.
The lack of accountability. Oh, where's that at? The lack of accountability on your part is what's confusing us. What accountability though?
What accountability?
I'm taking account for everything that I've done. But again, what are you speaking about when you say that that's confusing you guys, the lack of accountability for me? Wherever I'm wrong, I'm cool to say I'm wrong on it, you know?
Oh, really?
I'm a grown man, so if I feel that I'm doing something wrong, did something wrong, I'm definitely gonna accept full accountability for it, period. I know in the past, a year ago, that I probably wasn't accepting accountability only because I was in the midst of shit. I was going through it. I was at the lowest point of my life. And it was hard for me to see what was going wrong. But I grew a lot, and I saw bad, and I accepted it. So here going forward, whatever I'm going through or whatever I've done to anyone, I will accept that. No, that's not a problem.
Oh, you lying.
Yeah, that's not a problem at all. And actually, you feel better once you accept your wrongdoings. You feel better.
Have you told that the coleslaw? Because she don't accept shit.
I know that because once I accepted the things that I did wrong in the past, I felt so much better. Like some pressure was lifted off my shoulders.
But you still keep doing fuck shit. So you admit what you did wrong was wrong or whatever, and the weight off your shoulders, but you still don't want to be better? Well, that's stupid.
So, but don't be on the live now saying that the issue that you guys have with me is that I'm not accepting accountability. And that's confusing. So, I think, and again, all you guys, I can't make all you guys happy. I'm not here to do so.
We know.
My thing is, you guys live your lives and try not to throw judgment on people like myself.
Well, stop doing stupid shit publicly. Do stupid shit privately, like the rest of us.
So quickly when you especially don't know a person. Hopefully you understand what I mean, because you guys like right now. You guys never met me in person, you know.
We don't need to meet you in person, because this live has showed us how you think, how you act, and how delusional you really, really are.
And again, if you guys want to throw a little bit of judgment on me or on someone, you guys can come to my city. I'm in Huntsville, Alabama, right?
Oh.
I have several friends.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them been my friends, say for even some new friends. A year, 3 years, 7, 8 years, 20 some years, 30 years. I got friends on every level. And you guys can almost sit down and just talk, ask them about me. You know?
So you inviting the world, strangers, you inviting strangers to come to your city to find your friends and ask them about you. Okay.
You know, why are you guys Martell friends? You can even like really, I don't mean this, but I do mean this. You guys could even ask Melody, what type of man was Martell in you guys' marriage?
That don't matter. Because who you were and who you are two different people. Who she married is not who she divorced. So we know how you used to be a good man at some point within that marriage. What we do also know is currently the asshole that you are is on full display. And I don't want to ask anybody who you used to be when I can see who you currently are. Because you're showing us that on your own lives. We're not insinuating shit. We're not thinking about this. You are saying the words out of your mouth.
Because somebody sent me a little interview that she had, and she was like, what were the issues? You know, Melody said, you know, cheating. And, you know, I accept full accountability for that, you know. But, no. Don't throw judgment on somebody so quickly when you don't even know them. But other than that, I'm about to go eat Popeyes. I haven't eaten all day. Yeah, I'm hungry. Angela, driver, 6. Yeah, girl, I'm hungry. Been on here way too long. Yeah, I'm going to... Look, I'm going to protect the kids, and I know Melody, she'll do a good job in protecting the kids, too. It's just certain things we're not saying eye to eye on. And we're going to. Sooner or later, we're going to.
Because sooner or later, I want to force her to see things my way. And she ain't going to have it, sir. It's going to be a long fight.
And, yeah. Before y'all throw judgment, too, I always hear both sides of the story.
We saw your side when Cole saw birth Knox. When your side chick birthed your baby. When Cole Star got pregnant with your baby during the pandemic, right after Mel had your baby. That's where we got our information from.
I know I'll always take too long to come and talk to you guys or to put a post up or something like that because this is just not me. All this talking I'm doing now may seem like me, but no, I don't like to go live. I don't want to have to defend myself on certain things. But I just can't keep allowing people to just drag my name through the dirt.
Mel hasn't really said nothing. That's the gotcha. Mel really don't be speaking too much on Martell like that. People dragging Martell name because of coleslaw, not because of Mel. Your side piece, the one who keep getting your name dragged around here, not Mel. But you like to bring Mel into it because she's the famous one. She's the one who will get more attention. Stop, sir, trying to make it seem as if Mel is the messy one. No, coleslaw is.
When I know that's not me. Again, a lot of you guys have based Martell Holt on a TV show, and you can't do that. Especially when a TV show has its own agenda.
You do too. Your agenda was coleslaw's vagina.
You know, the TV show has its own agenda. You have to understand that. But it is what it is. No, I'm not talking about. Hold on. RSVP with whatever. No, I'm not saying that she drags my name, guys. I'm talking about just people, period. Some of her followers, some of her fans and things of that nature. like you guys like throw judgment, you know, because you guys have gone through similar situations, you know.
No, we throwing judgment based on what we see on TV, on social media, and again, the baby that came out of Coleslaw's vagina.
But it's almost like Melody and I, we both probably need to do a sit down and really tell you guys everything that really went on, you know, because
we saw it. Not only did we see it, Mel has already told us what happened. Coleslaw has told us what happened. We can give fuck less about what you say.
Again, you know, though I accepted accountability for everything I've done, you know, it's more to the story than this, that, you know.
What else is it? What else is it besides you were married, and we know marriages are hard. You were married, wanted more sex, felt like your wife wasn't doing enough for you. You went out, got a mistress for years, got her pregnant 3 times. Okay, one time she had an abortion. One time she said she miscarried. One time we seen the baby pop out her vagina. Your wife left you. You proceeded to drag your wife as if she was the one that was wrong when your mistress popped out a baby. So Mel and you, we don't need y'all to sit down and tell her, no, we know what happens. We may not know the intimate detail down to the T. We don't need that. Enough has came out to show us the common denominator was your penis, your ego, your insaneness, and the bull of the shit.
So, but it is what it is. Where's Sheree's in Miami right now?
I hope Sheree sees this and leaves you alone, because that fake relationship is going to go nowhere fast. If Sheree see this and she still wants you, Sheree's nutty boots too.
Well, let me get off this thing. No, Knox is not being neglected. Listen, Knox is not being neglected. No, I hate that you guys even think that. No, my son is not being neglected. He see his siblings every other week.
Even though Coleslaw said that after Martell posted up with Sheree, y'all know Coleslaw was on there posting on IG saying that Martell did not want Knox around the other kids. Coleslaw said that. Now he's saying, oh, Knox sees siblings every other. Oh, but Coleslaw says something different. So again, it be the fact that your bitch be lying. Your baby mama, the mistress.
Yep, he sees his siblings every other week.
Somebody's lying. Is Martell lying or is Coleslaw lying? They both be some lying people, so we don't even know.
Arionne, she does a great job over there with both her kids, her daughter and her son. Yeah.
Oh. Coleslaw does a great job with her kids, her daughter and her son over there.
So y'all stop saying that. Knox is a bright little boy.
Oh, okay.
Knox was on potty trained when he was 11 months old.
Oh, okay.
But he still have little accidents here and there. But Knox was potty trained at an early age. Mm-hmm. He's beginning to talk. Mm-hmm. Again, he's not 2, but he's beginning to talk now. Very active. Mm-hmm. He's a happy little boy.
Is it? When?
And again, he sees his siblings often, every other week, and I see Knox all the time. He's not being neglected by no one. So don't y'all think that? Yeah, he eats healthy. He's never sick. He got sick. He got sick one time. But because that was, from the siblings though, that's what happens when kids are in school. So Knox is not in school, but when you go to school, you have certain germs and things like that, and you pass it around, but it's not a big deal. It's going to be forever. We all get sick. We get colds and things like that, but it's okay.
Lies, girl.
Yeah, you're right. All right, y'all. I'm finna get up off here. Y'all have a good one. And again, y'all pray for the right things. Both parents are good parents. We just got some little issues to fix. But I'm out of here. Papa's calling me. No, I'm not being sponsored.
Martell full of shit. Hope, you guys. Look, the fact that he trying to be up here praising coleslaw is crazy to me. Crazy to me. So, Mel seen all of that. Let's get into what Mel posted. Mel went off. Okay? She went off. But first, like the video. Because liking is the thing to do. I had to go grab screenshots because she made 2 more posts since I was on live that I had to put up separately. So, Mel, I look so bright, y'all. Hey, y'all doing? Mel saw the live that Martell did. And as she was seeing what he was saying, Mel had responses, okay? So, Mel was on her IG in her stories talking. You hear me? This is my thinking. For the most part, Mel don't be reacting like that. She really don't be reacting like that. And the fact that she really felt the need to respond meant, oh, okay, you want to do some bullshit? I'm going to do that. I'm going to respond. Because you want me to punch you in the throat. Straight in the throat. So, her post, we're going to read. Okay. Dang, man, I hate when I have to blast and speak facts on jokers. Dang on it. What I'm going to say is this. I sit back and really try to not have to go to war however I can. So my YouTubers and my bloggers, I'm having an in-person event to show some facts. DM me if you want to be one of the 5 to fly in. I was like, when? Because I really been holding back. But if I'm going to decide to take you out, I'm taking you out. I'm taking you all the way out. Okay. She then said, this is going to be good. And then y'all get ready. One thing I will go ahead and say I will go ahead and say this. The judge ordered pulled records to return the $17K back to the account by Friday. He failed to do so, and the judge ordered mediation. My attorney begged me not to let the $17K go, but I was just ready to be divorced. So I said, forget it. My manager literally said, don't worry because you'll make it back. God has you. Ugh. Y'all gonna enjoy this event because I have all the proof and facts. What's so crazy is this is the same person who destroyed his family and lost it all, but still thinks somebody owes you. Yes, I sure did spray. Now that's her response when he said how she came to the house and sprayed lighter fluid all over stuff. She said, "Yes, I sure did spray. I sure did." Okay. The judge threw nothing out about those 17K, shaking my head. This man is delusional, but baby, start a battle, I'll win the war. Man, I can count two that he's treated terrible and ain't made them a priority. When covering in 2022 nor 2023. Lose friends, laugh aloud. No. Nah. You need the people. You need people even when they show their colors, I walk away. Which is her point in saying you can't stop being friends with anybody because you need people. I can afford to walk away. I'm not losing friends. There's a difference, so stop that narrative. Because he consistently says how she lost friends. She's like, no, Negro, that ain't what it was, okay? Man, shut up. My kids are with me most of the time. I have them. Somebody go get this mental case some help for real, for real. I really have sat back and not said too much, only when I didn't want y'all feeling like things were over with when they weren't. But I really, really been showing a whole lot of grace. But I'm gonna let God do the grace, meaning I'm done being the nice one. You want to activate me, nigga? I'm activated. Who was watching the kids when you was out? You know what, man? Meaning you were out cheating on me. Who had the kids, nigga? It wasn't you. Who had them? Ain't this the same person who's such a great friend, but blasted so much about those friends when they weren't bothering him? Oh, okay. The judge ordered therapy, and that was back in March. Meaning, when Martell was saying that when they were separated and divorcing, how the judge wanted Tank to go to therapy, and he didn't like it. Okay, but she said the judge ordered therapy, and that was back in March. You ain't did not one session. Shaking my head. Your priority ain't the kids and their well-being. Your priority is what it has been since the marriage. A hoe. I said, oh, 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 oh. Again, your priority ain't the kids and their well-being. Your priority is what it has been since the marriage. A hoe. The same person who slipped up the last week of filming and said you saw text messages about my brother possibly having COVID and I hadn't even been around you. So my question on camera was how you see my text messages and I ain't even been around you in 2 years like that. And that's why I kept changing my number. Ladies, these men be out here tracking and recording. And I promise I figured it out. And if you such that guy and have all these friends who love you so much, then why the hell were your utilities being turned off? Can't pay the bill. He can't pay the bill. I know what's really up, and as my great grandmother used to say, sometimes you gotta cut a stick off by the head. Meaning, sir, you gotta die. You gotta go. Okay? She then said, your uncles can watch the kids, but my brother can't. And that was my big thing when he kept on saying that her brother and the husband can't watch the kids. But as she's saying, but your uncles can watch my kids? Ain't your uncles men? I'm assuming. Ain't no sin for the forest for the trees over here. Oh, come, let them know. Okay, man, this joker been so homophobic for the longest, and I ain't said nothing about it. Nada. And I feel like we all knew that, so Mel, then I have to say it, okay? But she said, but I promise the messages I have ain't gonna lie. This is gonna be the event of the year. Gay basher been hating on the LGBT community. Never lost friends, Find myself though, accept the revelations and move on. You should try it. Get real with yourself. Sit your ass down and heal. Come on now. Sit down, please. She then said, ask me, okay, a cheater, manipulator, liar, narcissist, criminal. Next question, please. So when he said, go ask Mel what kind of person I was, okay, ask me. Okay, cool. A cheater, a manipulator, a liar, a narcissist, and a criminal. What's the next question, please? Ask and you shall receive. Have all the smoke for me all the time, but none for ... You know what, the man? Y'all should ask why that is. Because our point has always been, why you keep coming for Mel and not coleslaw? Why? Why? She then said, why I think it's so long? Here you go. And talk about some numbers using the same method you're using to call them babysitting, which ain't it. Hell, you at 19, meaning you keep saying I had 20, 22, 23, or whatever, but you've had 19 different folks watching the kids. I believe it. Shaking my damn head, these miserable, bitter narcissists ain't no joke. Shaking my head. Girl, read him. She ain't done. Sat my kids down and had them give you names of anybody, family or not, who has watched them for me anytime, even if I went down the road to the store, and gave peach cobbler to whoever told the most. A scoop of ice cream was for the second most. Popsicle for who told the least. Shame, that's why I ain't settling or mediating shit about this. Period. Something's missing in the head. Who finna have 4 kids with a bad parent? Shaking my head, exactly. Y'all ain't hear me say nothing but positive about this man when it came to parenting. And that's true. Mel never questioned him as a father, only him as a husband and a punk ass, cheating ass husband, okay? Until the divorce, it was true. But since the divorce, the veil has been removed, and it's a lot that ain't okay. It's a lot of hurt and bitterness being taken out on my kids, and I've seen it, and my kids feel it. Hence why Tank telling her Martell whooped him is why she did what she did. Trying to protect, and I said Martell being whoever he was in the marriage, we've seen how he changed once they got divorced, and we know sometimes people take that out on the kids. Now keep bringing your ass to the social media, and I'm gonna keep tearing your ass up from this day forward. I said, really? Revenge porn? Really? I pay attention to promises, not threats. I have 4 kids with some kind of way with you. Whack. Martell is whack. He really is, okay? Typical. And for the ones saying I ain't never been quiet ever, you about to see how quiet I've actually been. And now I'm done for the day. It was fun. Now time with the kids. Because her and the kids are at like a little water park or whatever. But Mel did make 3 more posts and put it right here. While I was on my live, we been up this 3 hours in, okay? She put up attorney on 24/7 speed dial and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meaning all the things he was posting, she's now having her attorney go look at because Martell is on B of the S, okay? She also said, I already had that. She also put out, save 25% off all new product discount code FNF. Come on now, fuck nigga free. I said, not fuck nigga free. Not fuck nigga free. Girl. So again, today was a very eventful day. 3 hours late. I told y'all this would be a long one. Okay. You can't be out here trying to be big and bad as Martell is doing. But mainly because Mel used to be chilling. And Mel said, nah, not today. Not today. Today is fuck you. Okay. Let's see, there's an attorney in the comments that was advising him to stop doing the live. Because it's like the stuff he was saying before. If you think Mel may not be watching his lives live, but please believe she's aware when he goes live. She will have someone watch the live for her, record it, and take it with her to court. As you admit to taking the money from the account because you didn't have no money. Admitting to whooping the kids. Yeah, Mel fully chose violence. She said, okay, I got you. Today, I'm going to go off. Now, I don't know when Mel going to have this in-person whatever. I'm going to send her DM. I'm going to send her DM. I may have to go to Huntsville. I got to go to Huntsville. Okay. But it'll be on live somewhere. But again, Mel should be activated. Because Martell really be trying to make it seem as if she's the crazy one. And Mel said, okay, I'm going to show you. I don't have to go loud about it right now. I'm going to put post after post after post up to show you what I mean. I'm going to read you the filth based on what you said. Because he kind of told on himself. So, Mel don't even have to do much. And Mel had time today. And y'all know today is Coleslaw's birthday. It's her birthday today. So Coleslaw is somewhere right now. And I'm sure by tomorrow, she'll be live. Okay? Now, we have been here a long time. I am tired. It is after midnight here, y'all. Thank y'all so much for being around here. I hope everybody had a great time today. Whew, I have to still watch some shows, do live tomorrow for Love at the Lockup, Bill Collective, and Ready to Love. Honey, it's a whole lot to do. Okay. Yeah. Cole thought I was on live, but she was with her daughter. I have it on my phone, so if it's anything good, I'll have it up later on. But I mean like a regular live where she's not, somewhere doing something else at home. Like crazy. But I hope y'all enjoyed this 3 damn hour live. We watched Mel's conversation of it all. We saw Cole's stuff of it all. We saw Martell shit. We then saw Mel respond to Martell's full of the shit. Okay. And if more happens, I will be here for us to come have a conversation about it. Okay. Do not forget to like the video. Okay. Comment in the comment section if you are rewatching this. Okay. Also, do not forget to like the video, comment, subscribe, follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner. But again, a good time was had by all. Okay, a long conversation of the shit, of stuff, of the people. And at the end of the day, you do not have to like Mel. But you have to understand what she going through. This fool is crazy. Okay? Crazy. Anyway, y'all, I will see y'all tomorrow for other content. Okay. Love you all. Be good, be safe, and never ever be with someone like Martell. And if you are with someone like Martell, leave his ass. Okay. Bye.